I'm ending my life. What's wrong with you?
I'm you see, I don't know. Are you? Does it say that you're alive as well?
Uh-huh.
So yeah. Oh, so it work. So this is all creators go live together upon this. So like when you when you're gonna set up your live,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna see a part on the public or whatever somewhere down there in Amiga where it say click
Uh-huh.
go live together,
Uh-huh.
and then you save it as usual until the time when you're going live, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you copy the link and send it to the person that you want to go live with.
Mm.
And here we are.
Oh.
So you can have whatever random, you can have random discussion about them something that we want to talk about before. You know, the little video there and then something there. Even politics too, we can do that same way. And then with that,
I don't do politics, you know this.
it would help. No, no, listen, I have to do some politics. It would help.
I don't do politics, you
It
know
would
this.
help your platform as well. No, it's not politics. Well, everything is politics. You have to talk the truth because you have babies and stuff that happens affect your babies. You're a mother. So it's not politics. You're a citizen of this country that pays taxes, and you should hold
I
your
don't pay
government
taxes. I'm
accountable.
not a citizen of this country.
You are a citizen of this country. You are you're there Jamaica long enough. You are a citizen of this country. So you can't tell me that. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is Foremost a Fantasy. Alright. I want you guys to go check out her page. As you can see, she's very talented where makeup is concerned and your hair and stuff like that. All the beautifications the ladies them need. This is very random though, because I was like, yo, let me see how this thing actually works. I'm first time I'm trying it when content creators can go live together on this space. Isn't it? So, let me make sure someone go follow her. She's a nice soul. She nice. So go
Sometimes.
and make sure someone go follow her.
Sometimes.
Like up there, like, let me see it by your one. Let me see if we can see if you like. Hold on, let me go over here. So. Let me see if it's say if you like. You see my chat or you see for them chat. Or you see your chat.
I don't know what I'm looking at. What you asking me? Some people are
No, you're
commenting.
not actually you're not actually live. It's just saying that you joined my live pretty much. You're not
Oh,
actually live. So you can do it. You can do it and send anybody at all we want to join the live. All Ryan. You know what I mean? Ryan can join the link and chat and something. You know what I mean? And some of your boyfriend them on the internet where, yo, Mr. The man, I thought maybe I said, bro, what? What are you talking about?
I was trying to understand. He said
He
that
said,
you need
me-
to know your
he said I was
place.
on
Like
he said I was undermining you. I'm like, what? What are you what?
I was shocked too. I was trying to figure it out. I was reading. I'm like, you didn't say anything out of
Oh,
line.
no
Oh,
man. Me said the man, yo, that thing said the man dun, 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 dun. Like my friend said, I said, bro, calm down, man. I didn't even say nothing that was violation. I'm the one that blocks people. I'm moderator for crying out loud. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Cause when he found out that you moderator, he's like, oh my bad.
yeah, him calm down real quick. But I'm not like that. So, but he misguided. I'm like, bro, you confused? What? I'm not violating. Come on now. So what time you got work?
I don't know. I was about to make a call to ask what time I should get there, but yo, Black Rump called me.
No, I mean I can jump off and jump on back. The link is there now.
If I jump off, I ain't coming back on. I'm gonna get ready.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Me just want to test it out. And plus, I'm not gonna live anyway. Never really make a thumbnail or nothing. I'm say, yo, let me test this thing out here
You
and
can't
see.
let me dye out the gray hairs out of your beard.
Say what now?
You can't allow me to dye out the gray hairs out of your.
Dye? You can't put dye on man, you mad? I'm not
What
one
you
of
mean
those
you
man.
have beard dye?
I'm not one of those. No, I'm embracing my gray hair. Look at that, beautiful. Shows my age, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still cute. Ladies and
Awake.
hey man, I got my mom's looks, man. I'm still good looking. You know, shout out to my dad
Wait,
too. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my
wait,
dad. I got my parents' looks, so
wait.
I'm still looking good, guys. So if gray hair and all, one of mine if the gray hair they start growing back. So mighty God,
You
yes,
were
get back.
using the stuff that I gave you, and you didn't even
No, I
buy the
did not.
thing that I sent you.
I did not. I don't get to buy this up. I keep forgetting. This the scalp massager. I don't get to buy it. So you know what I mean. People, why would not hit the like button? When you see one beautiful lady beside me. Normally, when you see me alone and not hit the like, I'm supposed to hit the like button even more. Say hello to Foremost of Fantasy in the comment section. What's wrong? Y'all be in the bushes like this, just looking and listening, not hitting the like button. That's crazy. Joseph,
Yes,
Joseph,
yes, yes,
Joseph, come
yes,
out
yes,
of my
yes, yes,
business.
yes, yes, yes,
Come out of my business. Me know
yes,
that you're not gonna say that.
yes.
Me know
Yes,
that
the
you're not gonna
answer
say
is
that.
yes.
Me know that you're not gonna say that. Yo, listen. Come out of my business, man. This is foremost a fantasy. I'm endorsing her page. I'm saying go over there, especially the ladies. Them, the man them can go to because I know someone not gonna want for trouble her. And trust me, make sure someone not like up the thing and I share up and make she expand and grow so she can expand her. You know what I mean? Her platform. Go and support is what I'm saying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that is it.
Yes,
Thank you for
Joseph.
joining.
Yes.
Now we can send somebody else the link. Anybody at all and then can just come on. No, me no
Marry her
over.
then and give her kids. I have kids already. He already has kids.
Joseph. Wow, Joseph, is this Joseph, you're coming out the
He
winner.
already has kids. He has two beautiful babies, a
No,
boy and a
Joseph,
girl.
Joseph, you're going to have a hard, bro. Yo, what are the odds of the first person
He
commenting?
gave me the ring already. I just don't have it on now. It's upstairs. I took it off to do my hair.
Bop, bop, bop. No, no, no. This is one and
We
nine.
haven't said our I do's yet, but I got the ring.
My goodness. Wow. It didn't get spicy already. Bangang over bowl of you now. That video is supposed to go about 100,000 views right now. Man, I tell you. By the time I end this alive, yeah, I tell you, 100,000 views. Antonio, what I deal with, bro? Big up yourself. Antonio, this is foremost a fantasy. All right, the beautiful. You know what I mean? Make sure someone follow her up on YouTube. All right. Everybody, just let me drop the link in our chat. What on there? Let me find a channel link. Let me find a channel link in the chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, this way it's only one person can come on. You understand?
Yeah, the Friday spice. No, today. Yeah, the Friday spicy for
I
real.
thought
'Cause I'm
I
like, no,
thought it
today's
was
Saturday. But yeah, I forgot I'm leaving tomorrow.
I thought it was Thursday. Honestly, leaving tomorrow. What do you mean?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
You fly out?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
You're flying out?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Then if you leave tomorrow, where you left go? You fly out?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
No, I'm going to ask you what you mean by that, because I don't understand. Let me just find this. Where you
You
leaving?
know that I have carnival tomorrow. I mean Sunday. So what you asking me?
Carnival?
Yeah, carnival is Sunday.
Which part
I
that?
have some people makeup to do. I'm gonna go live too.
Which part that?
Well, if they give me the permission to have them on live,
Where's
they'll get
that?
live. Kingston.
Oh yeah, I usually do so. Let me tell them to follow you. Me just gonna drop the link and follow her page.
I'm hungry.
Yes, me too. Me need some food. People sit there, but just drop our link a while ago. This is a dope. So me can talk to even the subscriber them one on one on my app or WhatsApp. Send them the link and them come on. See them where I'm add them. This is dope. I'm gonna be utilizing this, y'all. It's gonna be fun. And then if somebody like somebody will more of interview upon the page, we can do the same thing, send them the link and them come on. And it's very clear. The vocals is very clear, and it's. I mean, I don't know. Your camera is doing something for your face, darling. I mean, it's, I know you're already pretty, but it's kind of glowing
And I
out.
don't even have on a filter.
And you don't have no filter on. That's wild. That's wild. You are about beautification, so you have to hold that standard. You know what I'm saying?
Hi.
Holding it very
Nice
well.
meeting you too, Antonio.
Yes, Antonio. That link, I want you to. The link I just dropped a while ago. I want you to copy it. Go on our page, copy the link, and
Yo, Nightbot be on your thingy like you're white on rice. Like
what's that? Oh,
Nightbot.
oh, night, but yeah, man. I set it,
Oh,
so yeah,
okay.
you have to go on the nightbot dot something like that. Let me see. Go up on the computer and find out
It's
nightbot.
AI?
Yeah, it's AI.
Kiss her rotted. I didn't even know that.
Yes, I
I
make.
thought Nightbot was an actual person.
No. I have to make nightbot a moderator. So it's
You need
nightbot.
to show me how to do that.
I'm telling you, go on nightbot dot. Let me see. May I send it to you right now?
You have
I
to
have,
pay for it?
no. You don't have to pay for nothing.
So
So
can I
you can.
change your name?
Hmm?
Can I change your name?
No, that's the name. You cannot change it. It's not. Everybody knows it's a AI. It's. So you can't change the name. Sorry, unfortunately,
And you
guys.
said
Today,
it to send whatever
every
every like
I
five
put the
minutes.
messages in. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You decide.
Hmm.
Yeah. So there's a timer. You have to go on the computer. You see it. Have to go on a computer to set it up, right?
And that make no sense then, because I
Well, all right. You are going. Me and you will talk. Me help you out. Me go up on my computer and deal with it for you. So you all you have to do is decide what messages you want to send, what links you want to send. Maybe you have a cash app, whatever. You get me? I say. So you can say, "Hey, everybody, welcome. Do your little girly thingy. How you do it, and send the money link them, whatever. If you donate the other channel, maybe like we see me do. We have a other channel. You have a WhatsApp group. All right. Maybe a WhatsApp group is not so good for you because you're a girl. Because yeah, I just start get a message. Um, Make a WhatsApp channel. So every person that really supports you, I want to follow you, make sure so then get all notification and links. When you're going live, you drop it in the WhatsApp channel. All of the big company them do it. Why you be skinning up your face?
because
FC FC Barcelona does it. Real
what the hell
Madrid.
is that?
Them have a WhatsApp channel and all of them fans them were really are fanatics. Join it. If they are
You
not really
stressing me out right now.
no. This is what you call work and expansion. You gotta put in the work to get it out, baby. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
it's 4 o'clock. I need to go.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself and have a great day. And I'm glad I found out how to do this. Later. Yes, my people. So anybody else want to join? Anybody else want to join the conversation? Let me know. Let me know. No, man, I forgot to make a thumbnail. Today, guys, today Friday. I'm gonna bless up the super chat, bless up the cash app, all that good stuff. Alright? Yeah man, do the right thing. Yeah, Saturday. Today is the honorable PJ Patterson birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Big up to Mr. PJ Patterson, Isaac Buchanan, Context Matters. Sorry. Yeah. It's Friday, guys. Turn up. It's Friday. 22 hours ago. All right, perfect.
Emancipation Park, the two big statues with the breast that's out and the penis and the vagina and whatever is exposed. They don't a reality manufactured by natural disaster. We wouldn't be having the conversation and can stop everything they're doing and provide alternative shelters immediately and remove us by teachers, guidance becoming of an alternative or borrow or whatever it is that they are doing. I'm not criticizing government knows what's best. When you vote for them, when you decide that how they when you take the consequences of how they use their money. What I will say though, and why this is important to note is that we we living in a high crime society are going to have to find ways to ensure that we survive. We're going to have to find ways to ensure that the community that we live in, even if it is being excluded, that it is viable and it survives, that it's attractive and it is conducive for human habitation. It simply means then that if a hospital such as Port Antonio Hospital is to become viable, it's going to have the technology, it's going to have the equipment, and then it's going to have the infrastructure improvement necessary. Because Portland, where it is geographically located, is poised to do great things. It would simply mean that if government ignores it, and I don't know any space, any community, I mean, is significant. If you living there, I live there, so they always say, "He who feels it knows it," and they live experience. They were not going to fund the transportation and shipment. Accountants, yes, and loyal. So the most unfortunate thing was saying that the JTA president is not, but also it also says that persons who find themselves in
My brother Mel Double, you doing? Salute, my brother. Respect, respect.
you know
All
situations.
right, so guys, this is kind of an impromptu live. Shout out to Foremost of Fantasy. She was on just for a little bit. We'll have something more structured next time. It was a test, but I was gonna go live anyway, and here we are. Let me go live on my TikTok as well because this is an issue that I am very very passionate about. Recently, let's give some context for those that are just coming in. Recently, the JTA president, Jamaica Teachers Association president, came out and he made publicly known that he has been getting reports. Um, he has been getting reports that children in some of these shelters are in clear view of seeing adults that are shelterees, and the schools are the shelters. Adults that are shelterees are actually engaging in intercourse, right? Now, this is a very, very serious situation. It violates a lot of just the possibility of it alone is a legal matter when it comes on to protecting our children. And Isaac, of course, is going to speak to that. But what I want to do, guys, is one second. What I want to do is I want to just play the audio of hmm, I want to play the audio of them news are distracting. So some of the things I'm missing, I'm just like, man, what a waste of time. Like the media is wasting time on Mr. Dennis Gordon story. Honestly, it's in. Hmm. But anyway, St. Mary residents concerned about impact of mining on bridge authority seeks calm. Wow, interesting. Oh, here we are. So the president, the president of the JTA came out and let it be known that some reports of hanky panky was going on between adults at the shelters, and the shelters are schools, unfortunately. So those activities, if you want to call it that, those adult activities was potentially seen or reported to be seen by students. Yes, and basically the government came out and said he must provide evidence. Dana Morris Dixon said she was not aware of it. That is the education minister. She was not aware of it, and so yeah, here we are. Here we are. Um, the JTA president clapped back. Listen to this.
The day before yesterday, I dropped a bomb. The day before yesterday, I dropped a bombshell. Yesterday, there was a firestorm. I have taken particular note of the press release out of the Ministry of Education. Statements by the Minister of Education. Statements by the Permanent Secretary. And statements by the Minister who is supposed to be in charge of local affairs, including that of shelter lease. It is no time for the JTA to clap it back. The JTA, the Jamaica Teachers Association, demands immediate action and rejects defection from core responsibility. The Jamaica Teachers Association rejects in the strongest possible terms any attempt to dilute, deflect, or reframe this central issue of the need to remove shelterings from schools. This matter is not about personalities, bruised egos, public relations, or political theater. Neither is it, colleagues, about the fact that the Ministry of Education has been left embarrassed by recent revelations. It's about duty of care, credible risk, and the protection of children and educators within spaces designated for learning. The JTA has raised clear, documented, and repeated concerns regarding the use of school compounds as shelter facilities, while those same spaces, colleagues, let me go again, the JTA has raised clear, documented, and repeated concerns regarding the use of school compounds as shelter facilities, while those same spaces are being used for teaching and learning. These concerns were formally communicated to the relevant state authorities, including the Ministry of Education, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and the Ministry of Local Government. These were not speculative. They were grounded in credible reports, professional judgment, and the association's unambiguous responsibility to act where risk is identified. Let it also be stated without ambiguity. I, Mark Malava, have personally raised concerns with the Minister of Education during a telephone conversation.
and this was around March 17 or 18. During that conversation, colleagues, I said to the Minister of Education that the reports that we are getting, if true, violates the Child Care and Protection Act. And the Minister's response was, tell them to go and report it to the police. That was the Minister's response. We also raised this matter and several other matters, colleagues, in the last monthly meeting. We raised the issue. And I said in no uncertain terms in that meeting section that not because we are not getting formal reports, it does not mean that there are issues that are not taking place at the ground. I said that in the meeting, and that is a matter of record. So Jamaica, pretty much the president, Mr. Mark Malaba, pretty much exposed Dana Morris Dixon. I haven't heard anything from her from this statement was put out. He's basically saying that she's lying. Reports was sent to the ministry. He talked to her personally on the phone, according to him, about the situation at the shelters. And again, the shelters are schools, ladies and gentlemen. The shelters are schools. You understand? That is important. That's significant. The shelters are schools. So these schools are operating as shelter while children are going to school. And we're saying it far exceeds the realm of possibility that the kids could step into a space where adults at the school, the shelter is, are engaging in those types of activities. It is more than possible, guys. Yes. Now, happy birthday to the most honorable Percival James Patterson. Today is his birthday, and obviously this man is, yes, there we go, the People's National Party officially put it up. He's 91 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 91 years old. He spent better part of his life serving the people of Jamaica in the capacity of a statesman. I don't I could not call Mr. Patterson a politician, right? And I'm gonna play the reason why. Let me play this. This is a tribute to Mr. Patterson. Let me play this. This audio speaks to who Mr. Patterson is. He is not a He's not a politician, ladies and gentlemen. He's a statesman.
Need some milk.
Oh, my bad. That's not the one. Why can't I find that audio easily? That audio is deceptive, Yeah, because all of my audio clips are right here. Let me just turn it on a bit. I'm going to find it. But yeah, Mr. Justice, what you see, Bruce SSL audio, meet the judge and meet the maker. This.
Because sometimes leaders tend to believe that it is about them. And they are hurt, and bear this, and bear that, and they run off and do their thing. No more of that! No more of that! No more of that!
Good morning, Talking Man. Good morning.
Once the PMP come together, once the PMP decides so serious, because they're not bright like we, they're not sensible like we, and they're not, hey, careful.
Yo, where's Damon Crawford, bro? We need to hear from you, bro. We need to hear from Damon Crawford. am trying to find what is
So now, hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Taking microphone. Just a minute. Just a minute. Taking microphone. Usher him out. Staple. Staple. Ah. So there's a gonna, and I'm just touching quickly on those things. I mean, there's a lot. I could speak on every area if I needed to, agriculture and many other things. But essentially, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. Yeah. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be. You know, because we have a corrupt government.
Fox? These are all Fox. This is the audio. I'm wondering where it was. You know what? This is the audio, guys.
Don't ever believe
Yes.
that a politician is a leader.
Never.
Don't ever believe
Don't
that.
do it.
Because the system that we have produces politicians.
Right.
It doesn't produce leaders.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can have a politician who knows nothing about leadership, and he's leading you.
Yep.
Politicians are concerned about the next election. That's all they have to do. That's why they cannot be leaders. But leaders are different. Leaders are concerned about the next generation.
True.
I want you to compare those two thoughts the next time you have a politician come to your house wanting to vie for your vote.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask him, what is your vision for my children? I will sit and listen for 20 minutes for you to tell me what it is. He will leave your house.
Mm. Mm.
Because he has no interest in your children's children.
Mm-hmm.
His concern is to stay in power, to keep the position, to win the next election.
Right.
This is why they cannot lead. When you are going to have a conversation with a politician, you should actually try this as a test.
Anissa.
By the way, as a citizen of a community, you have a right.
Anissa, I'm going to send you one link. Let's send you one link.
To be seen.
That if you're available to come up here.
By the mayor, I hope you know that. If you voted for a mayor, the mayor works for you. Therefore, you have a right to see him. You can make an appointment to see any public officer you voted for. Did you know that? That's your legal right. If he don't want to see you, you can take him to court. That's democracy. So I want you to make an appointment to go and see a mayor or go and see a governor and just sit there. I want 30 minutes with you, sir. And ask him about that list right there. I said, what is your purpose for being in leadership in this city? What is your purpose? The first question will make him very nervous. Second question, what is your passion for our community? He'll be wondering what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I just want to build roads and bridges and provide jobs. No. What is your passion? And this is why we need to question the leaders we have.
Send me the audio, yeah.
And so I have a little thought here. I call it politics versus leadership. Let's talk about it for a second. Number one, politicians focus on programs, not vision.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, politicians' priority is securing the next election, not securing the next generation. Their focus is different.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, politicians are preoccupied with promises, not purpose.
Yes.
What we need is statesmen.
Right.
Statesmen. We don't need more politicians. A statesman is an interesting human. A statesman think of the next generation.
When you hear that, Jamaica, Mr. PJ Patterson, Percival James Patterson was a statesman. He was thinking about the next generation. And that's why education was such an important focus for his administration. You understand? There was a lot of transformational things that happened under his administration. Drew Slicks, what's up? One Mackenzie, Cecile, everybody on the line. Welcome. Good afternoon. Right, so it is Percival James Patterson's birthday. The People's National Party says here that today we celebrate the 91st anniversary of the birth of the Honorable PJ Patterson. A visionary leader, national builder, steadfast son of the soil. PJ Patterson's legacy is etched in the progress of modern Jamaica, from advancing economic reform and infrastructure development, to championing regional integration, the Caribbean. He was big on that, that's a fact. And strengthening Jamaica's voice on the global stage. He definitely did that. um, his leadership was defined by purpose, intellect, and unshakable commitment to the Jamaican people. Yo, this man is a steward of what's the terminology of literature. Uncle Mark, big up. Jackie Edwin, Mister. It was never a dull moment if you were ever to catch PJ Patterson in a debate in Parliament. It was never a dull moment. You had to go to your dictionaries, guys. Yes, man. You had to go to your dictionary. You know who I see continue that level of outside, just generally, the People's National. Ashley, how are you? Generally, the People's National Party members, that it's entrenched in their culture. Um, One of the elders, them, though, is um, Donna Scott Motley. She, any chance she get, every time she speaks, I learn a new word. She's like that. You know who else? Damian Crawford. Yo, him take pride. That's why he has these long speeches, because it is he takes pride in literature, not just saying something in the most basic way. Obviously, he wants you to understand, but he also wants to challenge your mind too. You understand? It's not out of disrespect, it's out of respect. Yeah, you should take on the challenge when you hear a man that is well spoken like a PJ Patterson talk, and then you go and check it out. Yeah, Marcia, bless him. You understand? So he goes on to say that he led with quiet strength, strategic clarity, and enduring belief in the potential of this nation and its people. His contribution continued to shape the path forward and inspire generations to serve with integrity and conviction. Today we honor not just the man, but the movement he helped build and the future he helped secure. We say, PJ, no, let me play this. This is a new thing I saw. Wait a minute.
In the unit. This is Philip Corwell, the leader of opposition business in the House of Representatives.
Isaiah.
I wish to raise serious concerns regarding the Ethics Committee's reported decision to summon my colleague, Member of Parliament Dennis Gordon, to reappear before the committee. This is despite the fact that the matter in question has already been fully considered
Ventilated, yeah.
and approved by the House of Representatives. Let me be clear. The Ethics Committee had already examined the exemption request, reported its findings to the House, and the House subsequently approved the motion. Once that process has been completed, the committee's role in that matter is
It's over
effectively
with.
concluded.
Right.
Any attempt to revisit it must be grounded in a clearly defined new breach and a proper referral from the House. This point has also been raised by a member of the Ethics Committee, Member of Parliament Franklin Whittle. The current approach raises serious questions about consistency and procedural fairness. This is especially troubling in light of ongoing concerns about the uneven functioning of parliamentary committees. We cannot have a system where some matters are treated differently from others without proper justification. Furthermore, I must criticize the decision to handle this matter in a public forum. The Ethics Committee traditionally operates with a degree of confidentiality. That convention exists for good reason, to protect the integrity of its proceedings and the reputations of those involved. We cannot have a system where procedures are selectively applied or where settle matters are reopened without a clear basis.
Mm.
That undermines both the authority of the House and the public confidence in its oversight mechanisms. The opposition is therefore calling for clarity on the scope of the committee's actions and for strict adherence to established parliamentary rules. The integrity of our democratic processes depends on it.
At pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP. Here's a release from
So the Marlon Malawi Fort and the Jamaica Labour Party. I try to pull a fast one. What's up, Tommy? Good evening. I try to pull a fast one to keep the conversation on Dennis Garden and drown out the other three companies, but we're not going to allow it. We are not going to allow it, Jamaica, and you shouldn't either. If you support this platform, wherever you go, whatever influence you have, make sure that you ventilate the fact that the other three companies need to come to the front of the class. We need to know who owns these companies. Point blank period. You understand? That's what we're asking for. True accountability, not selective attack on Dennis Garden. You're telling me that they already dealt with the case and now I bring it back? And it was when, no, no full of SHIT, you need to go away. I can't stand it. I'm so blatant in your disregard for true accountability and transparency, right? All of the machinery of the JLP is working overtime to throw Dennis Gardner under the bus. When he's on top of the mountain, and we're not gonna stop saying the man equipment them is actually helping. Him and pay the $10 million, there's nothing to talk about. There's an investigation going on. What's going on with Donovan Williams? And Rosalie Hamilton? What's what? That a 9-day wonder? Hmm? All the allegations, people being displaced, losing their houses. What's up, Michelle? Hmm? All of those things. Come on, man. Now, let me go to Isaac Buchanan until me say, me guess, come on. Let me wait for.
And it is his right to fight for his innocence and the presumption of innocence. But there are people who feel like that situation should be treated different. The same moral compass would have attacked the president of the JTA currently, who has reports that there are persons who are in shelters who are having sex on the school compound in visual sight of children. So the Child Care and Protection Act says we have a duty to make these things public and make it aware because we have to protect our children.
Exactly.
Right? And while these things are being put out, you hear people saying, where is the evidence? So the most unfortunate thing was saying that the JTA president is not supposed to raise the fact that there is a possibility, an allegation that persons in the schools are having sex and are.
Bless up, brother. Wagwan, wagwan,
Yes.
wagwan.
You didn't know about the option, eh?
No, never know about that option. I made that try it one time. I think. Who did I tell me about it one time? Splash, did you?
Yeah, man.
But it
So
never either worked, so I never did
it
follow up
is,
back with it.
you have to start it on the virtual. So when
Okay.
you're going at this, oh, sure, my bad. Yeah. So when you're going at this, you can see it say go live together. You can see that?
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Right, that's up. So
So you
you
click
click
that.
this. You click that and see that. You can see it?
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
When you finish all of the other settings in your title and whatever, you're gonna see the link for copy.
Link.
So you send it
Okay.
to anybody
Mm-hmm.
and one person at that time can come up. Thank you so much, Crystal.
Okay.
So we have Anisabel Rose on the show, ladies and gentlemen. She just sent me something a while ago, so I'm gonna play it.
Greetings, everyone. Like up the live now, please, and thanks.
Yes, so let me play this. August 2025. Listen to this.
It will be my last election. I'm 62 years old. I have four grandchildren and one on the way. So the little time that I have left, I want to spend it as best as possible to make up for the lost time with my family.
So that was August 2025, ladies and gentlemen. And 10 seconds later,
This could be a huge game changer for Jamaica in the medium term. I want to stress that because if they were to raise the funds within the next few months, the earliest that drilling could take place for a single well would be between the end of 27 and 2028. If the Prime Minister remains confident in me, I would never leave the country at a critical juncture like that. I would have to reconsider
Yes, sir.
my retirement to carry this
5 more years
Mauricio,
pan them,
but let's just
Daryl.
say that I don't want anybody to get the impression that they were going to next week and we're going to get a result in 3 months. This could be
so
No
Jamaica,
more. The man I reconsider him retirement to stay there. 5 more years pan them. And I'll there.
hey, Mr. God have to remove them, you know. Remove them. The man say
No,
want to
sir.
spend time with him, picnic them, and as soon as the man hear about oil,
I'll. My God.
oh, let me play a tape. Since I said bring up that, let me play a tape of Mr. Daryl Bars right here. So, you can't make this up. This man is
Not at all.
diabolical.
My support as a parliamentarian, as a Jamaican, as a father, as a grandfather. I want to see Jamaica get 5 more years so that I know that my children and my grandchildren can live in this country and enjoy the country as I did. God bless you. Shower, shower, shower.
Purpose
Jamaican
of that
people,
say,
what wanna do?
Jamaica, that is the real purpose why him don't want to leave. To secure fame picnic them, fame
And
grand
grandpa them.
great grand. It's all about the grabbings. Them tell you, you just have to
Motive.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to listen. Because the prospect of oil now is getting closer and closer to becoming
Mm-hmm.
a reality. I don't know if you guys are following it. I saw it, but I never really, do a story on it because we are focused on this, the children them right now. With this thing in the shelter them. And Desmond
Yeah.
McKenzie. And then, you hear what the JTA president said?
Of course, them in a play it yesterday.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so,
The man
so
a double down pan them.
no, but you hear the part where him said he spoke to Dana Mars Dixon.
Of course.
But she said
Senna
she
double him
never.
a double down after she and Desmond come out. That's why him come back out with that piece. Say it is time for the JTA to clap back. And then him add that part there. The man say him spoke to her on a phone call.
And
Are
not
you
only
hear what the
that,
woman say?
there was a formal report him say to the
As
minister.
well. To she, ADPEM, and local ministry.
Mighty God.
Mm-hmm.
How can we trust these people, Jamaica?
How
I
can
don't
we
want
trust these people?
I don't want to have any kids in Jamaica while the JP is in power. I'm sorry.
My
That's where I'm
God.
at. That's where I'm at with it. I'm so serious.
And probably, I
Everything
know
is
you alone I take that stance in. You them a ball about birth rate low. I know
yeah,
you alone I take that stance.
but they're not encouraging persons to have a birth rate that is high.
True.
All right, first to commence the clinic them and the people them in the
Mm-hmm.
clinic. Them just move the Cuban doctor them. That type of
Mm-hmm.
level of professionalism and in terms of expertise in the rural area is now lacking. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because them have a brain drain. So from that level to the hospital, the beds them not enough beds, not enough wheelchair. Remember the lady will come out, will lose her baby, so
Mm-hmm.
she have to walk from
Yeah.
one ward to the next ward while in the middle of labor.
My God. Mm.
So
Where
why
the wheelchair them there?
how can I be confident to say, yo, me if you go take up a lady now and start a family in a Jamaica? If she go
Mm-mm.
through them type of something there?
My
No
God.
man. No man. I am not encouraged. Annie say, you work at the hospital, Annie. Annie, you want to come up on the TikTok and give us some understanding as to some of the challenges that is going on in that area. But if you don't choose to come up, make a play this from Isaac Buchanan because he's speaking about the law now. Did you hear this from Isaac? Did you listen to Isaac?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody said Mandeville Hospital get a charity of beds equipment from Shaggy Foundation. Yeah, we heard about that. Listen to Isaac Buchanan speaking about the situation with the JTA president and Desmond McKenzie and all of them. Listen to this.
On the school compound, individual residents who find themselves in, you know, situations like, for instance, there's a former minister of education that's before the court for thieving money. And it is his right to fight for his innocence and the presumption of innocence. But there are people who feel like that situation should be treated different. The same
Mm-hmm.
moral compass would have attacked the president of the JTA currently, who has reported that there are persons who are in shelters who are having sex on the school compound in visual sight of children.
Mm-hmm.
So the Child Care and Protection Act says you have a duty to make these things public and make it aware because we have to protect our children, right? And
Definitely.
while these things are being put out, you hear people saying, "Where is the evidence?" So the most
Like
unfortunate
them really need a
is
video.
that
My God.
JTA,
Yeah, like them really need a video or something. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Hear the argument.
president is not supposed to raise the fact that there is a possibility, an allegation that persons in the schools are having sex and are exposing children to sexual activities. Let alone knowing the fact that there is case law that children on school compounds have been sexually assaulted by teachers, guidance counselors, dean of discipline, principals, all of you, coaches, they've all the gamut have all gone through the court system. None of them is infallible to the realities that school is an era where children are exposed to sexual activities, even amongst themselves. That's why we have the good old having sex with a person under the age of 16. That is actually a crime, and it
Yeah.
is prosecuted regularly. And if you ever come across a learned DPP, she will say that if you're in St. Catherine, it seems like that's the only thing she prosecutes over there, and more than anything else in the circuit court. So let's not pretend that their persons are not now politicizing a real concern that affects children in this country. No, I'm not going to get
True.
political, and I'm not going to write a press release, and I'm not going to pontificate, and I'm not going to be a part of any political pageantry and performative politics to address an issue that affects kids. Melissa came in October, it gone, and we're in April. You still have people in shelters after promises were made that container homes or pre-pack homes will be provided as a temporary solution to solve the homeless problem. It means that the shelter problem should not have been an issue. And nobody should be coming to the media and saying, shut up
True.
and bring the evidence. And I'm going to just say
Facts.
this, and I hope this is the part where people screenshot and put out. Social media bloggers who blog for political parties, and that is your source of income. And when you hide behind filters, you don't have no education, you don't have nothing to you. In fact, if you weren't blogging, your existence would be useless. Do not conflate and mislead people in issues that affect children. There can be
True.
absolutely no justification to try to defend an allegation that there are shelterees having sex on the compound while school is in session. And if the JTA person, the president, did not raise that, he should resign. And
Facts.
any person who
Oh
is
my
defending,
God, listen. So much. So much to digest here. There's nothing to defend, and that's what I was saying. How can these people really out here um defend? And then somebody came on my TikTok live, and the first thing they say is, I'm a labor right. Me just take them off, Master Brother. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You got to be kidding. Fancy C, hello.
Well, one new friend come.
What you say? Me have
You
Annie,
cut me
me
off
have
yesterday.
me have
All,
Annie
all
Isabel
the beg me,
pani YouTube that she hear you.
all
Watch
the,
you.
all the beg me, I beg you, talk. You wouldn't talk to me yesterday.
When
And
that?
I'm not a bad person. Me just want to have a reason with you.
Well, are you the same person we say I live right?
Yes.
What kind of
I would
reason?
have want to talk.
What kind of
Huh?
reason? What you want to reason about?
All right, me not bother your spirit for me see you well relaxed and having your conversation.
All right,
But me
thank you.
just call me say good evening.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. Take it easy.
Bless up.
All right. Bless up.
And the same person there, the other man team, man. Anyway,
My gosh.
God,
Mm-mm.
let's go back to this.
in that situation
And
and
you see how
say
my spirit work? I just mention this somebody, and I them a say me
You
press.
just literally just. Mm-hmm.
words such as bring the evidence and show the proof, you are one of the
Dave,
problems
big
that
up.
promote pedophile behavior and
True.
Behaviors.
sexual abuse.
My God.
You are the reason why children are exploited sexually
Yes.
in Jamaica.
Yes.
Anybody who blogs and tries to promote, politicize, and shift the narrative through ad hominem when an
Yes.
allegation that children may be
I wonder if Charles Davis I hear this. I
Them
wonder if Ocean
worse than the
Rider hear this.
pedophiles, them.
You guys are promoting pedophilia. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact.
Them want proof.
We are trying to defend this and try to put the JTA president under the bus for coming out after going to Dana Morris Dixon, sending information to the ministry about the reports and not hearing nothing about it and getting a response like, go and tell the police. The man have every single
Mm-hmm.
right to come out. As a matter of fact, just like what Mr. Isaac Buchanan said, if he did not, he need to be fired. If he never come out publicly, he should be fired because it's his
True.
responsibility as the
Stability.
JTA
Mm-hmm.
president and as a citizen of this country to protect our children.
Children. Definitely.
Him have a moral
A
responsibility,
duty.
a
Mm-hmm.
duty as a citizen of the country, and also a responsibility based off his portfolio.
True.
It's happening in his
True.
region amongst the children. Them. So how can you come to this man telling us, oh, we need proof? No, we don't need no proof. This is where you step in like Superman and
And
defend the truth.
investigate.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Any realm of possibility that is actually happening. Yes, you have to make sure, say, yo, you just remove the people from the place, brother. That should have been, there shouldn't have been no other conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This is very
But
concerned. I said it before.
but let us dive a little bit into the proof. What kind of proof them need? Other than if he make a statement as that. On the first instinct, not to investigate to decipher whether it is true or it is false. What kind of proof really? You need the man for Google literally video the people them and send it so they can believe you say, well, why not do an investigation? Why not shoot the messenger?
I would take it a step further.
Mm-hmm.
The investigation is automatic, but the most important thing to do is to make every attempt to
Mm-hmm.
execute removing the adults from the space. That,
Definitely. Time overdue.
that's
Five,
it.
6 months time overdue.
Come on, man.
For real.
Come on, man. And investigation might take long, but the most important thing to do to protect the children then is to remove
Mm-hmm.
the adults from the space.
Definitely. School cannot be a shelter for so long.
Oh, and
Cannot.
this is going to be an important conversation for the next year. Why? Because we're going into another hurricane season.
Definitely.
What are
Shortly
they,
too.
what
In
are
less
they
than
doing?
2 months.
What are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
The new shelters that they're going to put up that is fit for purpose. Have they started to? Is there any procurement? Any land that they
No
have
preparation.
identified?
At the same schools, them
Oh, the same school
no
they want.
preparation.
If all right, so
Them not proactive. This is not a proactive government.
even if they're going to use the same schools, are you rebuilding those schools yet to fit for purpose for Category 5 potential storm? Are the
Not
schools
at
in a
all.
place? Are the schools in a place where it's not prone to flooding? Like
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, the fire station get flooded out down at some place, and yesterday the police station get flooded out. Yesterday the hospital never get flooded out. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's so much things that the man them supposed to really pay attention to prepare us and prepare the country. And their thing is them want evidence for whether or not
Mm-hmm.
adults sheltery madness.
Like the adult them a eat salt.
Madness.
My God. Mm.
exposed visually, physically, theoretically, possibly to any sexual or performative sexual experience on school compound while parents have sent their children to learn, you are criminal and you're in breach of the Child Care and Protection.
Love this, Isaac.
And to try to say do not put it in my knowledge without evidence is problematic. It's probably one of the reasons why when children and women are victimized sexually,
My God.
report because they will hear people who blog and say bring the evidence.
Yo, I said the same thing on cutting it. What's up, my brother? I said the same thing on Dre Bryan show on TikTok. I say, yo, these are the type of people that will say to a victim, um, the child, yeah, he touched me. Where's the video? Where's the evidence? What?
Like, yeah.
How is that the response? Protect the child, get the child out of the space, and do your investigation.
Investigations. Definitely.
And if there's anything, and report it to the police. If there's anything even remotely close to showing evidence of saying, the man has to be removed from the society because he's a threat to other children or the woman, because all the little boy never get molested too,
Yep.
right? From both men and women, and
Mm-hmm.
women and men are molesting little girls and little boys too. These are
Yep.
the realities of the times that we're living in. Talking about you want evidence. I'm telling you, man. Um, so this person named Drunker, and then them are ask what a link up. Hmm? Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Drunker, what a link up. Yo, hold on there. Probably.
Hold on there. I don't mind Bridging Junker.
Hold on there. Hold
Junker
on
say,
there.
what a link up.
Hey, Drunker. Yo, me black you still, me unblock you, but yo. Me think I violated, I never read that right, I'm never really run joke, Huh? Bill used. Alright, big up yourself. Sorry about that. Come here and say wait. The
Yeah,
way
man. Junker one
the
away.
way the way our names here, it's
Yeah.
like you want to say drunker. You are
Fr-
drunker. What
Junker.
are no,
Oh,
drunker?
oh.
Drunker, change your name. No.
You know how much time I tell him that. You know how
Who
much time I
drunker?
tell him that. No, sir.
Brother, change your name, bro. Change your name, fam.
I won't get it. I won't send him to the arena, and I certainly won't be a part of pushing any narrative. But to say that the JTA president, Mark Malava,
Malava.
he has clapped back at critics questioning his reports of shelteries committing
Yep.
sexual acts while occupying school-based shelters, and he's declaring that he informed Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon. And
Mm-hmm.
now, let me just say that if it comes to your knowledge that these things are happening, the response could never be bring
Never.
the evidence and show proof.
Never.
And if somebody has even anonymously raised it, it is your duty to immediately investigate.
Yes.
But while you're investigating, government can stop everything they're doing and provide alternative shelters immediately and remove the nastiness or the possibility of nastiness from the children and exposing them. That is my position on that. And anybody who feels otherwise, I understand there are people who keep up umpy behavior in this country. There are people who don't want the sexual offences registry open. There are people who condone abuse of children at all stages and every form in churches, in schools, in library, public places, private, all in the house. And all I'm saying is when it comes to youth, this is where I will join the conversation and say to you that if it is even an iota of possibility, one need not give proof, but to shut down immediately
Yeah.
any exposure or possibility of exposure to children, because again, and see somebody gets it, we have a responsibility to protect our children from all of the evils of life. And we
Yeah.
need not cause them to participate or be influenced by anything, conduct or actions. This is the same set of people that have posted their discomfort with how persons have paraded photos of the young athletes at Boys and Girls Championship. and the discomfort. And the same set of people respond and say, oh, you want to over that for low them man, I just picture if they never want to get exposed, them wouldn't run. Them wouldn't and what you worry about. It is that is where the moral fabric, moral decay in our society starts to take place. And so yeah, gonna put it in context that the responses to Mark Malava, if that's the correct pronunciation of his name, and the vitriol for to raise a concern that affects children and the defense against it. Because
Hidden
nobody has
joint.
said that he's wrong. Nobody has disproved that the possibility exists. Not probability, possibility.
That part is key.
Yep.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man, me in full agreement with him. In full agreement.
Because
Move the
that's what
people them out of the space and start the investigation. And see Janka saying here, so if the JTA president is saying is true, the education minister must resign.
yes,
If he can, the only proof I believe that Mark Malava needs is to show us that he did dialogue with
thank
Dana
you.
Morris Dixon. That is the only proof. I don't
And
know what other proof them need from the man.
Isaac Buchanan also said if it even was an anonymous tip,
Yeah.
you need to one investigate and move the children them just because of the possibility alone. So I don't, and I really am concerned about, and I know, Isaac doesn't want to make it about
It
politics,
shouldn't be politicized, not at all.
and it shouldn't be politicized, but I'm talking about the leadership that we
Mm-hmm.
have. This leadership has shown us time and time again that they do not protect the citizens of the country, whether it's the
Not
adults,
at all. Our children.
you understand, or the children. We don't see it. It's very
All
concerning.
they do is deflect, no accountability.
That is it.
All they do is deflect, and them have them JLP minions, them coming out to say that Mark Malava is a PNP operative.
Imagine,
It's not everything about politics. When it comes on to certain issues that are raised, stop politicize people and politicize the thing. That is the bottom line of it all. Them need to stop doing it. All hands on deck in coming and getting down to the bottom of this.
mommy, mom, me here one care what I do. You expect somebody? Hold on there. Continue ABR, me I come.
Mm-hmm. Me say all hands are supposed to be on deck. Everybody's supposed to come together to get down to the bottom of this. Every time there's an issue with this administration and people speak up, Mark has to speak up. Him in a post, him in a position where, and it's all of us duty, and whether I'm in a post or not, all of us duty to protect the children of our nation. So if we not, if him get any report or anybody else get a report of
No.
that nature, it should be reported to
Yes,
all authorities. So I
yes.
don't know what kind of proof
Yes.
them need from the man. I see somebody in my comment section saying that, and I don't want to laugh, but we find it kind of hilarious. Where they must say, if Andrew, Dana, and Desmond want proof, them need for going at the shelter, them go sleep.
Mighty God.
Mm-hmm.
Or put one camera there. And that would be a violation of privacy, so.
Exactly.
Mighty God.
Me no
Oh.
know what kind of proof them need from the man.
Can you imagine? Me know you have your daughter. Me even want to go there. So me I put it to me have my
Mm-hmm.
spouse. And my spouse and probably somebody in the family or some friend I stay over. And she just said to me, say, I'm not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Just that alone, I'm not comfortable. I don't feel safe around this person. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to say to her, well, babes, you need to provide proof so you don't feel safe. What kind
Mm-hmm.
of nonsense is that?
What kind of nonsense is that?
Come on, man. Come
Instead of
on.
me listen to what the child says and
Yeah.
me take my time and take her out of the space then and then me do my
Mm,
little investigation or see what is really going on. See what the adult is really about.
yes. Right. Right. Let's continue. Come in here. Here a second.
And the response is most unfortunate.
Most
And so,
unfortunate.
again, we talk about
By the
charity.
way, didn't Desmond McKenzie say the man should come out and apologize? Desmond McKenzie, you and Dana Marsticks need
That's
to come
what he
out and
said, yeah.
apologize. You need to
Mm-hmm.
come out and apologize to the people of the children of this country. Straight up. Unbelievable.
Here we talk about change. If the government is incapable of finding alternatives, then they should use their public spaces and their platform and say we broke down the money, if not in our budget, but we have begged some help from first world countries. We are already doing their bid and we are already abusing our citizens in the name of first world countries. The least they can
Mm.
do is help you to achieve some of the lies that you told. But post Melissa and
Mighty
provide some
God.
of these homes, these container homes that I object to people living in, but
Yes.
put them in places that so that they
Yeah,
can come out
fair time being, yep.
and stop having sex in this in the view of children.
Here you go.
Mm.
That
Be
is what
careful
the
on the
reality
table.
is. So I say to you, and I'm totally not apologizing for it, that if you feel that raising issues that affect children and the possibility that the issues raised and the conduct of the persons in question had in fact taken place, and say that we should await due process and an investigation. Can you imagine if that was the approach in all scenarios where a
That's
woman
it.
was raped and she said, I get raped, and they said, well, we're going to wait and bring the evidence. You know, just
Yeah.
come into the police
Oh, you
station,
bring evidence there, so.
show us
Mm-hmm.
the video. Because that's exactly, I can let me just stop right
No man. No man. Imagine, guys, just imagine that. Imagine a lady coming and saying, this man did this to her, or whoever did this to her. Imagine somebody come and say, yo, I was just stabbed by such and such on this street. Oh, bring evidence.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? Bro, this man, hey, Desmond McKenzie need to be fired.
The whole of them.
Dana Mars
Mm-hmm.
Dixon need to be fired. This
Fire.
is unacceptable.
Definitely.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
From the time when him got talk about say we'll not surrender Jamaica to the PMP now. Right? That's when you draw the line, you know.
With him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man. Right, that's when you draw the line with him, man. I don't think I could stand beside these people in Parliament and shake them hand. I am
Not
that
at all.
I am that disgusted with their stances and their behavior. There's no way. No way,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica. Let's continue. One eyes at.
here and say the very argument when persons are condoning slackness about bringing the evidence, yeah, and this and them are no prosecutor, and them I say bring the evidence before I can make a decision on situations where, in the first place, if the circumstances wasn't a reality
Yes.
manufactured by natural disaster,
Mm-hmm.
we wouldn't be having the conversation.
Exactly.
So let's look at it. If that is the approach that
Why?
we're
May I
taking,
try call you
then we're
for three
having
or no?
selective
Why you so
prosecution.
busy?
We're being biased. We're
Bolo.
being totally
Yeah, man.
disingenuous.
Why not, John?
Because, and I'm going to
No.
raise it right here, Dennis Gordon, one who is founder, owner of one of four companies that
Talk
the
about
names
it,
are
Isaac.
being thrown around
Yes.
in the PAC and in
Mm-hmm.
Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? That particular situation,
Yes.
the same people that is saying bring the evidence is the same people that are saying let us revisit the ethics committee that gave Dennis Gordon an exemption.
Come on. Talk about it.
No,
Mm.
or what is the
Did you
legal?
know
How
that?
bias.
Did you know that Dennis Gardner had gotten I never knew that from the
Yeah,
ethics
I
committee.
saw it earlier. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
wife Marlon Mother who fought now, hey, this that lady to me, I'm sorry, listen. I have to tell you the truth. I can't tell you a lie. Her spirit gives me witch vibes. I'm
My
so
God.
serious. I don't like her, bro. She's just conniving and like a snake. She not have to me, she don't
Something
have a
about her
genuine
aura. Yeah, she bring off
mood
that
in
aura.
her body. And Kamina Johnson Smith are the next one too.
My
I don't
gosh.
trust these people, bro. How
Them can't be
she's
trusted.
well aware, as far as
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned about that, this ethics committee thing. So why did she
Yeah.
bring it?
Mm-hmm.
All
When
of
it
them,
already went to the ethics committee, and them are
them
carry
try,
it back to the ethics committee,
them
and
not
there's
try to
so
push
much
them this
things
down,
that they could have taken to the ethics committee as it relates to Andrew Holness, and they didn't. You see how biased they are?
They
But I
defend
really
them.
want to take the time out to implore all of the supporters them
Yes,
to ensure that una follow the platform them that are digging for the truth. All of who is calling for evidence in all of this, una must shun those bloggers.
that
Una
is
for
it.
shun them. The
Yes,
ones that want to get the support, where I bring the truth, and when you can see the truth in all of what we are bringing,
and
please, when
consistently,
you give us the support and consistent with it too,
not
please
a
to give us the
convenient
support.
thing. Yes, you're absolutely
Exactly.
right. Not a convenient
And
thing.
all of us, it's for likes or to gain monetary transaction
Yes,
from it. It's
yes, yes. My God, this is
them
terrible,
for
man.
go away. Some of them bloggers they for go away.
Them not have
Especially
no heart.
those who are paid from that side. Them for go away.
Yeah, even the mainstream media ones like Ocean Wide. Only if shun them, eh?
Definitely.
I don't care
Definitely.
if you're listening. This is an open call to all well-thinking Jamaicans. Shun Ocean Wide. Why don't you even listen to them?
Definitely.
Mister, I was listening to
Definitely.
the Titans the other night and they have to call in. Mayor Byron say, somebody message him and say, oh, me no listen to you because you're on too politically biased. So I say, all they have to ask them is if them listen to Ocean Wide.
Mm-hmm.
Them say yes,
Yeah. Simple.
them opinion no mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So why them a listen to Ocean Wide? The
Same
most
so.
politically
Good
biased
question.
mainstream media platform
At
in the
them.
entire world. Them worse than
At
Fox.
them.
And them something. Them worse than them.
At them. You
Right?
see them headline? And I had
No.
to compare both headlines. Let me see if I can find it right here. So I
Come
had
on.
to
Go ahead.
compare both headlines.
Go ahead.
Um, so from Oceanwide, they said unconfirmed reports of inappropriate shelter conduct also reached the Parent Teachers Association of Jamaica president. That's what the man say. Here where the observer say, JT not making up stories. The president of the Parent Teachers Association says it also heard reports of inappropriate behavior from hurricane shelteries. So when you see the two different, when you see how Ocean Wide or
Come
JLP
on.
FM, when you see how them spin it,
Yes.
when you
Yes.
see how them spin it,
Yeah, man. Them are
I
the
don't
split.
know how people listen to them.
Sure
But I
session.
had to point that out. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm. I mean, observer do them thing to you know, but they're not so bad. They're not so
No,
bad.
them not bad like them. Mm-mm.
Ocean Wide is just totally JLP. Them not have no
Mm.
different whatever narrative is coming out of Belmont Road, I eat them as pure.
Just know say it a spin. Spin for make
Terrible.
it look positive. Terrible.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Ramifications, we look for what is the moral ramifications. And if we put things in context, then you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Hmm.
That is it.
Nor am I going to participate in anybody who is going to selectively say that because somebody is on your side or whatever. There are positions that people must take, and the positions must be correct in law, must be correct in morality.
Thank you
And
very
we must
much.
decide whether we're upholding the constitution, the law, or morality.
You hear the man say?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot be separating whole upholding constitution, morality, and the law. All of them should be intertwined, all of them should be linked. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same melting pot. You're not supposed to at the outside of the pot of morality, and you can't be outside of the pot of morality and inside of the constitution and the law. It don't work out.
So,
All of them align with them one another. And this is very unfortunate because you see, honestly, you know, Anissa, for me just a come in a space, me a year out of I press first, you know, to be honest, you know. And
mm-hmm.
me listen to the pastor and I do a video with the pastor and Pastor Peter Chambers about government and me start looking into certain things based off of just that alone. And then me I
Mm-hmm.
listen to out of I press and She bring me in and put me in our WhatsApp group, and I saw the channels expand. You understand me? I deal with that. I thought I press a catalyst from them time there. And me hear her say some things about the Prime Minister and the government.
Mm.
And me I say, no man, it can't so bad. You know believe me? At the first time when me just a come in, me I say
Mm-hmm.
it cannot be that is the, but she always a show evidence. She always a show paperwork, clippings, and me go read it for myself and I say, my God. She showed the video there, me say, no, no, no. This a man a wicked man. So the pastor, Peter Chambers when I say it, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
then I see she a show the evidence. And I'm like, no, we can't go no further with them people. Them people are Africa. And from that time till now, honestly, it has got more things have revealed for sure how much worse it is than ever what I thought. You feel me? I deal with when you look upon the eventide home situation and what
Mm.
the people them come out, the CIA come out and release the documentation we sure say Edward Siaga and the whole of them from them time they was apply for destabilize um the PNP leader at the time
Yeah.
because him did make
Michael. Mm-hmm.
over. Yeah. And
True.
persons died for discredit this man. Elderly
Mm-hmm.
people, the flammable substance that them use, it was declared that only persons using that was military, right?
Mm.
And not Jamaican military, nothing like that never there Jamaica. They couldn't get access to them the type of compound there. It burned so
True.
fast. The people had no chance to escape because them lock all the door, them cut off the phone. It burned in a
Yeah.
record time. Is evil and wickedness, right?
You hear
And
about the bomb threat?
why is there so much bomb threat going on from the other day?
You know, realize, man, it's like to me is a pattern. Every time there is something, them you is like there's always a bomb threat for get to a mine off of. So
Something
everybody
like a
had to,
distraction.
yes.
Me, I think about it the other
And
day.
when
Me
we look
never
and
say
see
it,
the
you know.
lady, young baby, newborn baby outside in a on the hospital compound in a cot, me I say, wow.
What? When was that? Listen to that.
Today,
Send me that.
let me send it.
TVJ the
Wow.
man.
Me dey on the phone. Me dey on the phone.
TVJ the
Me I
man.
forgot jump off.
No man.
No, it's on. Somebody send me it, you know. One of my
Oh,
source them send me. But it should be in the. It should be. See if I can search it. It should be in the
TikTok.
mainstream media space.
All right, let me look. Let me go and play this.
because I operate under the Constitution. Because once I am in keeping with the Constitution and nothing I do is repugnant or not allowed under the Constitution, it matters not what you think. Who are you to question what the Constitution allows? And I can answer you until you know nobody.
Mm,
So when people get up and you call for resignations and you write these big elaborate press releases about what leaders should do and who you demand to circumvent the political will of the people. Let's start right there. But then the same people who are saying that Benny should resign and be removed from parliament is now saying that you must bring the evidence that people in the school having sex in front of picnic. Otherwise, we now leave them, allow them. That
mm.
type of situation ethics is even repugnant to Jesus himself during Easter, and
Wow.
is
My
evident as
God.
to why he ended up on the cross. So I will say to you, there must be some consistency in our values, and there must be fairness. Yes, there must be equity, and more than anything, it must be in keeping with the Constitution,
Right.
so that a preventative method or measure would be so that no evidence has to be collected. Just the fact that the issue raised is that persons are exposing young people to nastiness, it should be cut out because it is government who is responsible and creating a dangerous situation. And let me tell you something about the law of commissions. There is a general rule that there is no duty to act, but the very law creates exceptions and it says except in high circumstances.
Hmm?
I don't want nobody feel say when we go to law school and chicken, me did a jerk, you know.
Mighty
I
God.
work, me did a work and learn the law. And I
Wow.
invite people
All
to go
right.
and understand the law.
Hey, Isaac McCann in this space is so necessary. Um, I don't think I'm going to be a law major listening to him because there's so many different areas of the law, but it does give me greater understanding and perspective and context, pun intended, where
Mm-hmm.
certain things are concerned and where our mind should be in how we're looking at the situation. You see, maybe
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Bryan, when I listen to
Yeah.
earlier, I hear that conversation with Isaac Buchanan. I say, yo, me have to come ventilate this. And me have my sister up on the line with me. You know what I mean? And Isabel Rose. She have the time and they have to do so. I want to make sure so if you guys have not yet subscribed to Isabel Rose on YouTube, you guys definitely need to do so. You understand? And also Isaac Buchanan, Context Matters show, definitely go and subscribe to the General as well. You see me? You come on every Thursday, I think 5 p.m. Yeah, every Thursday 5 p.m. Most of the time I'm live on TikTok, so you can follow him there. So Donovan, big up. Donna, how you doing? Blessings to everybody on the live. Guys, can we get to 50,000 likes on TikTok? Yeah, man, just tap up the screen and press that little giant button there. Right there, so.
And have an appreciation that you don't just make law and you don't flout law. That to be respectful and mindful. So when a government, the government itself creates a dangerous situation because it is the Minister of Local Government that has sanctioned persons to go and be in shelters in school and that schools are operating. And I'm telling you, it is a decision that the minister is caught between a rock and a hard place.
True.
Because me, Isaac Buchanan, human rights spokesperson, are the same man who are going to come up and say, Minister Desmond, how you don't have no way to put the people in? You is a wicked.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to at least let them stay in the school, in the shelter. Oh, you could have denied them
Not for
access to
so
the
long.
shelter. Oh, Lord, you're wicked.
He's absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
But given the timeline from December till now,
Timber.
January, February, March, and we're in April, the money should have been used to make sure the people
Of
them have
course.
somewhere to stay already. We shouldn't have the situation where,
Mm-hmm.
listen, imagine if one of the students said, come and say, one of the adult them hold her down or hold him down and had their way with them. This
Mm-hmm.
one my kids would come and say, where's the evidence?
Same
Dana
so.
Miles Dixon would come and say, where's the evidence? Jamaica think about that. That does that response alone. That's irresponsible. That is heartless. That is dangerous. There's no protection for victims under this government. They want to politicize it and say, oh, because the man did run for PMP, a lie him a tell and try to discredit the whole thing and act as if that they did not get any you know any notification from verbally and written about the reports. The man said it's credible reports. What's up, Sylvanet? Big up my honorable member them on the platform. Sylvanet, big up yourself. One of the bless up man, respect man. They along with me. So, yeah. Guys, remember to go and subscribe to Anissa Bella Rose on YouTube, alright? Big up my sister. Oh, yeah man. Manners and respect. Holy for respect. Manners and respect to Anissa Bella Rose. My God, Jamaica, I come across a clip here, so I just want to sidestep Isaac a little bit and go to this.
Say this, Jamaica is a signatory to the B system. However, the Lord will be allowing certain things to happen this year, going into next year, that will cause Jamaica to move away from the B system. And I'm now speaking prophetically, but I can tell you that that's what's going to happen. So this is a word of warning to those leaders who are sold to the B system and you are deciding that you're not going to back down, because you have already taken the people's money, the multilateral agencies and so on, and you are sworn, you also got your bit out of it too, and you have signed these agreements and covenants, and you are going in full steam ahead, as it were, because you are already sworn allegiance to the beast. You are going to be removed.
Where say? Spanish Town Hospital was shut down today after a bomb threat. Nikisha, what are you doing? Raytown, big up. What go on in that place?
Yes, let me say it one more time. You are going to be removed. God is going to remove you and replace you with righteous men and women who are prepared to do his bidding, so that this nation of Jamaica will not bow to the beast. A word to the wise is sufficient. So you can try all you want to try. And I'm speaking to political leaders especially. You think that you are going to have your way. No, you're not going to have your way. The Lord is going to use a number of measures, apart from pestilence and disasters, which you will try to capitalize on. But the big changer is going to be external intervention. God is going to use external intervention to literally prize you out, because some of you have embedded yourselves in different seats of power and authority, and as far as you are concerned, oh, no one can move you. Well, we shall see what we shall see.
Oh God, man. Jamaica, I feel like so we have to play that again. You know how me feel encouraged when me hear the man of God prophetically speak in regards to Jamaica being rid of these wicked politicians that is in power right now, that are sold out to the beast. Absolutely sold out. Take money, Jamaica sign covenant, and sell the soul of the country. Listen to the prophet.
And let me just say this, Jamaica is a signatory to the beast system. However, the Lord will be allowing certain things to happen this year, going into next year, that will cause Jamaica to move away from the beast system. And I'm now speaking prophetically, but I can tell you that that's what's going to happen. So this is a word of warning to those leaders who are sold to the beast system, and you are deciding that you're not going to back down because you have already taken the people's money, the multilateral agencies and so on, and you are sworn, you also got your bit out of it too, and you have signed these agreements and covenants, and you are going in full steam ahead, as it were, because you are already sworn allegiance to the beast. You are going to be removed. Okay, let me say it one more time. You are going to be removed. God is going to remove you and replace you with righteous men and women who are prepared to do his bidding, so that this nation of Jamaica will not bow to the beast. A word to the wise is sufficient. So you can try all you want to try. And I'm speaking to political leaders especially. You think that you are going to have your way. No, you're not going to have your way. The Lord is going to use a number of measures, apart from pestilence and disasters, which you will try to capitalize on. But the big changer is going to be external intervention. God is going to use external intervention to literally prize you out, because some of you have embedded yourselves in different seats of power and authority, and as far as you are concerned, oh, no one can move you. Well, we shall see what we shall see.
Man, tell you, man. Jamaica, so refreshing, man. So refreshing to hear what God has planned for us. How you doing? Keep it honest. PJ Patterson, Pastor JJ. Oh, him the over who's Pastor JJ? I don't know who that is. Yeah, man, keep the likes up, guys. We need to get to 50,000. We're at 20 now. Let's continue.
Minister Desmond do better. So he has taken a decision that the persons post Melissa had to live somewhere, and he was 100% correct.
Yes.
At the time, school never even did a keep.
Yes.
But months have passed and government cannot be lazy. The circumstances are changed and the situation have to be revisited.
Yes.
And so the government must demonstrate that they are helping people with every passing day.
Right.
And we are supposed to be given updates to show that
Bomb check, they say a Spanish on hospital and people are laugh. People are laugh like it's funny. You know, see, what is it funny about fucking this? What is it funny? You understand? My baby sick and after the pan, someone will come out and people are skin them fucking teeth. What's wrong with we Jamaicans? We don't want to be to one buckler and we are laugh. What can I laugh? We are laugh. Bomb check. Bomb check, they say a Spanish on hospital and people are laugh.
At this Isabel when I talk about. Mighty God. Oh my God, boy. Wow, Jamaica. What is wrong with us? The baby they don't want to go thing outside. Bomb threat. But what I'm saying, listen to me. I'm not talking about the bomb threat. I'm not speaking about the bomb threat. You know what I'm speaking about? The people's reaction to the bomb threat. That's what I'm speaking about. The people's reaction to the bomb threat. The fact that a baby is outside that obviously needs care and then I want to go thing. Hey, boy, something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with Jamaica.
transitioned back to reality, because living at a school while school is being kept is an infringement on access to education in every sense of the word. The quality of the education is diminished if you send your child to school and sex education is not on the curriculum for them to learn at whatever grade, and they're being exposed to the statue out of Heroes Park, Emancipation Park, the two big statue with the breast that's out and the penis and the vagina and whatever is exposed. They don't need that in real time. This is a reality that we cannot pretend that we can defend.
Right.
You cannot defend the indefensible.
No.
And I'm speaking on it strongly to say that those who have ears, let them hear.
Right.
And those who have eyes, let them not see. And if you have proclivities that you want to see videos for your own personal gratification, and the call to bring the evidence is only a demonstration of where your mind is. Right. So much so that you must satisfy yourself and invite people to video the situation so you can review it yourself to determine if this is what the people then see and the people them exposed to, and if it's nasty.
Jamaica, if they went in there and they saw, if the children went in there and saw the man a squeeze up the lady breast and a kiss her, it would have been inappropriate. If even that happened, it would have been inappropriate. It would have been inappropriate, Jamaica. So this man Mackenzie again talking about the man must apologize and he want proof. This man Mackenzie need to calm down. You understand? Dana Morris Dixon says she never get no evidence. She needs to calm down. The man say him reach out to her and them even send letter to the ministry. She needs to calm down. How can we trust these people ever again with protecting our children? And ugly Marlon Morgan. Him ugly in everywhere. Him very fabric, him soul ugly. Ugliness start from within, you know. Ugliness start from within. The man not deal with salt and light. The man not deal with darkness and sickness. Mighty God. Coming out and trying to defend this. And I try to distract and divert and deflect to other things. No bomb threat the hospital of Spanish Town. Bomb threat. Juicy Lips said she called him supersized pan frog. Mighty God.
I will say to you,
People in Bolivia and our clips like and share the video. Yeah, I know I'm late. Alright? I should have been live like an hour and a half ago. But I am here now. Okay? Like and share the video. Let's talk about it.
it can't be the people saying bring the evidence. The same people that say police no need to wear body cam.
Oh my,
And in fact,
say Isaac Buchanan. Yo, that brother yeah, general yeah. I never even thought about that. Hmm? I never even thought about it. Cannot be the same person that are saying we don't need body worn cameras that are telling the JTA teacher Celine to actually give proof of the report. Cannot be the same people. This is a bombshell statement here by Isaac Buchanan. I'm sorry. That one I lit me for 6 Jamaica. That one I lit me for 6. But now I like to know. Wow. Yo, Jaja. Jaja. Hmm? Celine, you hate me? What you hate me for? For speaking the truth? That's the case. I'll take it. I'll take it. But the hate is on you. Your heart is the one that is corrupted. If you hate me. Yeah, man. You are the one that is going to get sick because you have hatred in your heart for me. Yeah? Hate? That's strong. Lord of mercy.
people that say police no need to wear body cam. And in fact, the only time police video was when the soldier come in to turn in himself and said, just shoot me now, please, please. And you can't exposed to, and if it nasty. Because I will say to you, and the picture is only a demonstration of where your mind is, so much so that you must satisfy yourself and invite people to video the situation so you can review it yourself to determine if this is what the people them see and the picture them exposed to and if it nasty. Because I will say to you, it can't be the people saying bring the evidence. The same people that say police.
Yo, I have to do something on this. I'm sorry. Oh, you're kidding? Oh, okay. Celine, I want to have a different Celine, you know. Hey, Mr. Hey, J. Brian, brother, I have to put this on TikTok. What him say a while ago? I have to make a video. Me not even think about that. Yeah, yeah. May I come the people.
Need to wear body cam. And in fact, the only time police video was when the soldier come in to turn in himself and said, just shoot me now, please, please. Yeah, it could never be that. Right? No, man, I'm very aware. The statute that I speak of is very, 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 very relevant to our situation. So we're not having please do not detract and have any conversations about the forward and progressive artwork that is out at Heroes Emancipation Park. Let us not go there.
Very well indeed, J. Brian. Very well.
Respectfully. But I'm going to say to you.
Oh, by the way, guys, on YouTube, see J. Brian there, you know. J. Brian up on YouTube. I'm going to go subscribe to him channel. The man soon launch off him thing, you see me? Make sure say the same name, I can't miss him. Same symbol, same picture. Subscribe to him in YouTube. Right? I don't know. I'm gonna start take the thing on another level. I have the video and everything I play while I'm doing breakdown them. You understand? So make sure so you go subscribe to Joy Brian. Now make me get this clip here. Me need that little part from Isaac on TikTok. A long time I really do no TikTok video, you know. I be alive, me I do. TikTok, how wanna doing? Blessings, Bolo VNR here. Isaac Buchanan just drop a bombshell. Everybody's talking about the JTA president and what he revealed. I am on the live. Everybody's talking about the JTA president and what he revealed. In terms of sexual potential reports of adults having sexual activity while in the schools as shelterees. And of course, we have heard Desmond McKenzie and Dana Morris Dixon and the JTA president double down. Isaac Buchanan just said something that I did not think about. Listen to this.
I'm speaking on it strongly to say that those who have ears, let them hear, and those who have eyes, let them not see. And if you have proclivities that you want to see videos for your own personal gratification, and the call to bring the evidence is only a demonstration of where your mind is, so much so that you must satisfy yourself and invite people to video the situation so you can review it yourself to determine if this is what the people then see and the people them exposed to and if it's nasty. Because I will say to you, it can't be the people saying bring the evidence, the same people that say police no need to wear body cam.
Boom. Jamaica. That is an excellent, that is the most supreme point that has been made surrounding this entire issue. These are the same people that want us to believe the police now when they write a report and say there was a confrontation and there was a shootout and the man gets shot and we didn't do anything wrong. These are the same people, Jamaica, that said the PMP is attacking the police and the vlogger them is attacking the police when we ask and demand for body-worn cameras. These are the same people that say we are protecting criminals. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Jamaica, want to see how it come round back? They want evidence. Say, the people them see when people are do things. Right? But we know for demand evidence when the police say they took somebody's life and they did it in defense of themselves. When we have seen hidden cameras unaware to the police, show police, take a youth life in a one look get out here. I don't remember when you see when the youth they behind the zinc. Remember the camera from across the street of a busy that showed the police executing 3 young men, I think, in the streets in the dark of the night. And then, according to their reports, it was a shootout. But we should not ask her. We need to provide evidence. But they don't want to put up body one. I want to make it make sense, Jamaica. Just make it make sense. Make it make sense.
And in fact, the only time police video was when the soldier come in to turn in himself. And said, just shoot me now, please, please.
Crazy.
Yeah, it could never be that. Right?
Crazy.
No, man, I'm very aware. The statue that I speak of is very, 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 very relevant to our situation. So we're not having please do not detract and have any conversations about the forward and progressive artwork that is out at Heroes Emancipation Park. Let us not go there. We're not going to do that. Be respectful. But I'm going to say to you that we have to put all matters in context, and it is important that we do so. All right?
Very important indeed. But Jamaica, I haven't heard from Dana Morris Dixon yet. Since the JTA president came out, she has been very quiet. What is happening? Cat got her tongue? Cat got her tongue. And most cat got her tongue to backside. Honestly. Let me see where my friend has said right there, so. One London, you know.
Jamaica's politicians are stealing from the poor and calling it legal. In 2026, Jamaica's own auditors blew the whistle, and the numbers are damning. Over $200 million in salary overpayments across government ministries, $136 million in project overruns, $1.45 million diverted to third parties inside the Ministry of Agriculture, and the National Disaster Fund Committee set up to manage Hurricane Melissa relief funds has been non-functional for over 2 years. 2 years, while Jamaican people suffered. Jamaica's Corruption Perceptions Index sits at 44 out of 100. Anything below 50 signals serious public sector corruption. Barbados scores 68. Jamaica scores 44. The same island that produced Marcus Garvey, Paul Bogle, Sam Sharp. Men who died fighting for justice. And today their descendants are watching public funds disappear into thin air. This is not mismanagement. This is a pattern, and the people at the reports are public. The accountability is missing. Jamaica deserves better than this. Drop a fire emoji if you think it is time for real accountability in Jamaica. Follow and subscribe.
Mr. Honest, sir, morning. Is what going on with you and your lab rats then?
Chantel, what's up, my baby?
Talking about PNP. Never want to see education expand. We don't listen, Mr. Honest. Your lab rats them doesn't come out come talk that to because you need to explain to them say I use a fully done. I use a fully done. And I use say 6 months after the hurricane, them still living at the school them. So all the hell them come out come talk about PNP always. I look out against education and not stop the foolishness because I will build the whole of the school them. You understand the minister just basically saying that the money they want to plan to do all kind of things with fix up and upgrade the schools that are already here. How long now, Mr. Honest? How much time now? Jamaicans was promised the STEM schools. How long now?
From 2019.
How long now? 10 years?
From 2019.
Mr. Honest, remember from the start campaign you promised the STEM school. No.
Oh, no.
Nothing that your promises you give. You're a liar, you're a thief, and you're a wicked.
Mighty
and your
God.
lab rats, them, they're empty, small-minded, and shallow. Every time when I come and throw a stone, think when I hurt somebody, I don't hurt nobody but myself. Because if anybody's stagnant in the Jamaican people, them education are on a car. 6 months after hurricane, people still live in a school.
Exactly.
Okay? You want to take the money, build new airport. You want to take the money, build new parliament. But you don't want to take the money and build up houses and help the people them at Westmoreland. And St. Elizabeth where the money come for help. You understand? All they do is stagnant the country, stagnant the people them. The water only move good for you, Bigfoot, and your family and friends.
True.
Everything gonna come out, come through stone. I don't know stagnant people when real weed thief the $50 million, real weed wife and him daughter thief the $50 million from education ministry. A stagnant, them a stagnant the education. When your side chick and Madam Moselle thief the $24 million the other day from the education ministry. Listen, a stagnant, them a stagnant education. So I'm not understanding what you all trying to do. You all always come out here with some bullshit that show unnecessary stone. See, when your council they now get charged for thief taxpayers money, me can't wait for the whole of no charge. Me say, you see, the whole of no go hell. Anyway, I got hell on wicked and evil over there. Unlike help the people, them not doing the things that you are supposed to do, but not help on yourself, on a thief like. But PNP never want education to go away. And PNP banned on education. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? What's wrong with you? Are you say fully done? Are you make the people them done? Is all remove reading out of the school curriculum silently? How they do it? Listen, let me tell you something. I want Jamaica we say right now, and the people we are fight for ourselves, for our country, and back for the real Jamaica. The Jamaica here, but we don't want it, Mr. Honest, because under your government appear corruption. Yes, it has came to my attention now that it has came out again, that Jamaica is the most corrupt of all the Caribbeans, and all that happened because of you, Mr. Honest, with your thief in liar self, the whole one over there.
Wow.
This is so surprising to me when I come to talk about education. Look how long I promise people STEM school and now we can't get them. And because we're out here saying that we're not building a school, I paying people the whole of the school, they're shame like dog on a thief like. You need to go down to Westmoreland and help the people them and give the people them down there what they do, what them, this is what entitled for them get. The people them spend the money to come help the victims and the people them out the door still live like squatters and I live like dog. And them things you want to go look on and deal with. Look how the Jamaican people them still living 6 months after a major category 5 hurricane.
Crazy.
When the Prime Minister thief the whole of the money and pocket it for him and him friend them. When you're in Bigfoot have a much major building apartments all over the place and the poorer class of Jamaicans don't live nowhere. And still out the door under Chapolin. Our school must be in session and people still live in the shelters. Those are the things that you need to go and get corrected and shut up. thing on the run come and throw stones. Don't listen, if you live in a glass house, don't throw stones, Mr. Owners. All criminal, don't throw stones.
Well, go on, Anthony.
Mr. Owners.
Big up.
Hello, baby. Yeah, good morning to all my relevant authorities. We are unbearable, more and more rain. And parity is not well from the hurricane.
Parity again?
But we're along with a few little members from parity. We come out this morning to see if we can save one another. And to God be the glory. We get one jail bus by the sea. And this one. Come, Cara, take with me, minus one. This one. Minus, I want that since we must see now. I since we must see us that way. We need tons of water run. Tons of water. See the Father Jesus does great things. See there. See there. See there. So we get all this of us. Yes, to start run. This is what we're talking about the G and W parity. Where the people have black up with wall. And build house. See there. And this is going to save a little bit. But if we couldn't get some gears to bust the other one up the high, what we can save, we community of parity because we have a flood too. Like a Santa Cruz. Not any other way. If this not happen. But thank God, we open a way for we have to volunteer this morning and come out. We need a little, see a big community, we need a few. But God help us to get it around.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Fly green. Fly green.
Help the parity. Help. Help the parity. Help. Help.
Fly green and Andrew Wellness.
Mr. Bongo, see, you want me to come. Yeah, good morning to all my relevant authorities.
Jamaica?
We are unbearable, more and more rain.
When did you say? We are unbearable. I be in our one. It is so bad. I know exactly what the lady are trying to say. My goodness. I didn't think I going on a party. The situation get worse on the time or months ago. Them alert the authorities, nothing has been done.
Mr. Allness, sir, why is it that 6 months after Melissa, the Jamaican poor people still have to be going through another hurricane called Mr. Allness? Mr. Allness, you don't know, say you're wicked to the people them and you hate the people them. I need to know what is going on because at the end of the day, I never seen nothing like this in my life. Why persons down a country still a go through a next hurricane called Mr. Allness? You get the damn money to get the people them and you not help the people them. Wicked thieving man, what is wrong with you? You Bigfoot, you two daughter them and your 40 thief them, everybody comfortable, all right. I want to just sit down one side and go and let the people them, all right. Why is it that the people them still have to go through when them go through down a country? What is going on? This cannot be real. This is what persons got to be going through. Line up outside 3 and 4 days, camping outside to get the little money to go fix up them place. And there's no money in the building. Every minute them lift up the shutter and shut down the shutter upon the people them. People there with children, people there with baby. And this thieving man sit down at Kingston and act like everything all right because him up in a mansion and him friends them and everybody all right. And the poor people them were gone through the hurricane still a suffer. Jesus Christ, man. No, man. No. Mr. Owness, you can't hate the people them, son. Jamaica, sit down. I would just sit down and allow this evil man to traumatize the people them and victimize them over and over and over and over again. How the hell is this possible? Oh, this is possible. 6 months after hurricane and the people them still under tarpaulin out a door, and this man claims them create program to help the people them, and the people them they spot 3 and 4 days sleeping on concrete and outside just to get little help and still not getting any help. Jesus Christ, man, this is a wickedness, man. This is wickedness. Oh my God.
Them are going to suffer for this, so them are doing it. I tell you.
Guys, me and my besties at Wendy's. Somebody. Ishmael, what?
Former JLP councillor Dan Creary charged for 2 counts of rape. What? When was that? God know him name? Dan Creary, 2 counts of rape. Wow.
Attention, attention, lab rats, come to the front. You all need to stop politicizing molestation. I see you all putting up a PNP man saying molesting data. Every molestation is wrong. But no color under there on it. No color is not an molestation, okay? Because the way on love politics, on start put all that on politics, on stop it. Remember, we have a sitting member of parliament, Warrington Jerkoff and Andre Stevens' foot. And Andre Stevens was just a child. So we now go put none of that in our politics. No cut it out, man. On a too fool. Warrington Jerkoff by Andre Stevens' foot. And he was just a child. And when him tell Bigfoot what Warrington do, what did she say to him? Don't repeat that, make nobody else hear. So at the end of the day, we don't cut it out. Because if we are going to molestation in a party and color, the reason why them can't release the registry is because 3/4 of the labor at them over there are pedophile. We don't cut it out, man. A pedophile is a pedophile. We don't have no respect for none of them. We don't stop colonize the shit, green and orange. It doesn't matter, they are molesters, okay? We don't take them things out of politics, man. This I get too much, man. Attention, lab rats, come to the front. You all need to stop politicizing molestation. I see you all putting up a PNP man saying molesting data. Every molestation is wrong. But no color under there on it. No color is not an molestation, okay? Because the way on love politics, on start put all that on politics, on stop it. Remember, we have a sitting member of parliament, Warrington Jerkoff and Andre Stevens' foot. And Andre Stevens was just a child. So we now go put none of that in our politics. So no cut it out, man. On a too fool. Warrington Jerkoff by Andre Stevens' foot. And he was just a child. And when him tell Bigfoot what Warrington do, what did she say to him? Don't repeat that, make nobody else hear.
Jamaica, that part they hold me. Juliet Wallace. I did hear about the situation in Governmental and what Andre said. But I've never spoken on it, right? But I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever spoken on it. I don't remember. But I never heard that part. So you're telling me that he told Juliet Wallace about it and she said, don't make nobody else hear that? No wonder them are asked the proof. It is a modus operandi. It appears for the Jamaica Labour Party heads to cover up these transgressions and not ventilate them. Okay. The JLP are the type of family member where if the baby comes say, what's up, June? Hey, what's up, hey? If the baby comes say, grandpa touch me, don't tell nobody that. Don't put it out in the public. That is the JLP. Wow.
So at the end of the day, on a comment, what Warrington do? What did she say to him? Don't repeat that, make nobody else hear. So at the end of the day, on a cut it out. Because if we are going to molestation in a party and color, the reason why them can't release the registry is because 3/4 of the labor at them over there are pedophile. We don't cut it out, man. A pedophile is a pedophile. We don't have no respect for none of them. We don't stop colonize the shit, green and orange. It doesn't matter, they are molesters, okay? We don't take them things out of politics, man. This I get too much, man. Attention. People, when you see what go on, Bigfoot get promotion. Yes, Bigfoot Juliet Owens get promotion. Yes, Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Walking on the King's Highway. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot big. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot size 13. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot size 13. Get promotion and Bigfoot bag. People, when you see what go on, Bigfoot get promotion. Yes, Bigfoot.
Yo, Mukabala.
Juliet Owens get promotion. Yes, Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Bigfoot, Littlefoot, it doesn't matter. Walking on the King's Highway. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot big. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot size 13. Juliet Owens, how you feeling? My foot size 13. Get promotion and Bigfoot bag. People, when you see what go on.
Yeah. In
You can't believe. Yo.
other news, former Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillor Don Query is facing even more criminal charges. 48-year-old Query appeared before the judge on Thursday, where he was granted bail at 4 million Jamaican dollars, or approximately $34,000 for 2 counts of rape. Query is facing charges for rape.
Sassy 81, my honorable member of the platform, how you doing? Wait, oh, you've been a member for 2 months. I see your badge change. Okay. Shout out to Sassy 81.
Raping a 15-year-old and another victim. The newer claimant says that Query assaulted her in June 2015 at an apartment in Upper St. Andrew. She reported the matter in July. However, Query is denying this claim. The complainant and Query have admitted to being in a relationship. Query and 23-year-old Shanique Williams are accused of raping a 15-year-old female in November of 2013.
What?
The count of aiding and abetting rape and sexual touching was offered $1.5 million bail.
Hi, unknown Libra, how you doing? So, the Labrat them come out and them I try to pin the former PMP member. I don't know. What do you mean promotion? Sassy, you're talking about membership? That's on my YouTube, Bolo 2.0.
Monday. In other news, former Jamaica Labour Party JLP councillor Don Query is facing even more criminal charges. 48-year-old Query appeared before the judge on Thursday, where he was granted bail at 4 million Jamaican dollars, or approximately $34,000 for 2 counts of rape. Query is facing charges for raping a 15-year-old and another victim. The newer claimant says that Query assaulted her in June 2015 at an apartment in Upper St. Andrew. She reported the matter in July. However, Query is denying this claim. The complainant and Query have admitted to being in a relationship. Query and 23-year-old Shanique Williams are accused of raping a 15-year-old female in November of 2013.
So, the two of them, him and him woman, accused of raping a 15-year-old. No, these are some sick people, bro. Yeah, man, these are some sick people.
Williams, who has been charged with a count of aiding and abetting rape and sexual touching, was offered $1.5 million bail on Monday. In other news...
And you want to see the girl? You want to see the girl? Look innocent.
But did you notice something?
This is the problem with the y'all labrats of. When I like go push up on the head down the mouth on the people front and then go back go chat. Me wouldn't go back go chat because you push up your head and your face under my front and it smell and you really bring it on the media. What is wrong with you? You should let that stay in the bedroom. Or make that stay where you put your face on your head.
Oh, but
This is the problem with the y'all labrats of when I like go push up on the head on the mouth on the people front and then go back go chat. Me wouldn't go back go chat cause you push up your head and your face under my front and it smell and you really bring it on the media. What is wrong with you? You should let that stay in the bedroom. Or make that stay where you put your face on your head.
No, listen. I love this lady. Shout out to London 45, wherever she is, man. Somebody say, stinking pea gal, your favorite BBC dog ish. Zane, stinking pea gal, your favorite BBC dog ish. So I'm talk about her genitalia, right? So she said, why would you push your head under somebody and go out and talk about it in the public? Worse, when you found out it was stink. You should have keep that to yourself. How that make you look say your head did under there and it stink? Mighty, hey, beloved.
No, Mr. Garden just tell me over there to say he's 1 month away from signing a MOU with Jack's Memorial. Okay, so what is going to happen? People who are the dialysis, maybe a transplant would be way cheaper. And they're going to come to Jamaica to do. Listen, let me telling us something. The man here who is for we are can't do nothing with God Pitney. Because the man of God Pitney. Him a God Pitney, a home sweet homeland him study with before him go to college. So Mr. Holness, you and Bigfoot and your 40 teeth them over there. You can't overthrow God Pitney. Mr. Garden is here to provide services that the Jamaican government not providing. Okay, so when a God pick me, I strive, or I go try to tear him down. Mr. Honestly, your 40 teeth can't tear down Dennis Garden. May I tell you that it can't go happen because what that man is doing for Jamaica, I wonders him a work. I wonders him a work. The man have like a mini hospital and he's going to make things a lot better for poorer class of Jamaicans. Number one, people had gone there without money and they was never turn away. Never turn away. We should be ashamed of ourselves to know that we have somebody like that in the country. We care for the poor people, the on toss aside. See, Christopher Tufton take the money and mine, girl. Him take the money man in sweetheart instead of him buy equipment put in at the hospital them for use. Him have the money and man sweetheart and now drag him through the mud and you don't fire him, you don't let him resign. But the whole of no run down, Dennis God must resign for doing good for the country. Resign for doing good for the country. You people are sick. You people are sick. Right now, Mr. Garden just tell me over there to say he's 1 month away from signing a MOU with Jack's Memorial. Okay, so what is going to happen? People who are the dialysis, maybe a transplant would be way cheaper. And they're going to come to Jamaica to do. Listen, I'm telling us something. The man here who is for we can't do nothing with God.
Let them know.
The man of God Pitney.
Let them know.
God Pitney.
Karen, what's up, Karen?
Him study with before him go to college. So Mr. Holness, you and Bigfoot and your 40 teeth them over there. You can't overthrow God Pitney. Mr. Garden is here to provide services that the Jamaican government not providing.
Yes.
Okay, so when a God Pitney, I strive, I'm not going to try to tear him down. Mr. Honestly, your 40 teeth can't tear down Dennis Garden. May I tell you that it can't go happen because what that man is doing for Jamaica, I wonders him a work. I wonder.
The man is a God sent Jamaica. They try to victimize and tear him down. But much like Jesus Christ, him rise in a 3 day. You never know. Yeah, man, him rise in a 3 day, man. Rise. Not necessarily 3 day, but you know what I mean. When the information came out, a lot of us were shocked, myself included, because I was not aware of all the various humanitarian efforts that Dennis Garden was undergoing for the people of Jamaica. I never knew.
Man have like a mini. Guys, y'all can run go over Marvin live right now. Dennis Garden is up. I'm at Burger King.
Can't understand why Dennis Gordon resigned from the PSC. He's guilty of absolutely nothing. Every yapist in the drug cartel is a thief. You ever see any one of them resign from anything? The whole world know Greta Dranko as an internationally acclaimed scammer. The fuckery must stop. Gordon resigned from the PSC.
Lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. My mom said liars and thief walk together. If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. My mom said liars and thief walk together. If you
Yo, man, me say me can get London on the line, yeah, man. No, sir. No, 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 no. Jamaica, me can't bother. No people easy, yeah, man. Hey, wanna listen to Juliet Wallace? Wanna listen to Juliet Wallace interview on TVJ? And she said that and I listen.
lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. My mom said liars and thief walk together.
Yes.
If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie. My mom said liars and thief walk together.
Remember that. One Juliet. One Juliet. That me I tell you, no can't tell me nothing about Juliet. Oh, good home Juliet come from, yeah? Mother never steer her wrong. Sassy, what's up? Hey, you want join the life? Want to? What you sound so?
Didn't you hear what I said in my message? I just taking a break.
Oh, you're taking a break. Oh, okay, darling. Oh, yes, you said my message, but I get for listening to it. All right, madam. All right, madam. Bless up yourself. Later. Mm-hmm. Let me call London and see if she pick up here, man. She might have busy still.
If you lie, you will thief. If you thief, you will lie.
Why are we going to talk about corruption? Why are we going to speak on corruption? Tell me. When we have this. Huh?
Hello, I'm Daniel.
Jamaica mix up. We don't have much to say, but just listen to this Jamaica mix up. Just listen to this.
As he recounts the details of the harrowing ordeal with a police officer on Friday, which left him nursing wounds.
Oh, that are the elder with them beat up. All right. Let me read this, because this have to do with the youth them. The house shelter population within active school compounds it's to create a direct and unacceptable conflict between emergency accommodations and educational safety. That conflict introduces risk. Whether acknowledged or not, the responsibility to resolve that risk does not rest with teachers, it rests squarely with the state. Let's bear in mind that we are fast approaching 7 months since the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Let me be equally clear. No amount of public relations maneuvering or damage control will silence the leadership of Jamaica Teachers Association. We will not be intimidated, we will not be distracted, and we will not be silenced. The JTA will continue to speak, advocate, and act in the best interest of members and the nation's children, regardless of attempts to shift the narrative. Again, the attempts to shift the narrative by Oceanwide and all of them, right? These are the JTA president, these are the written stuff. I'm glad me get this. As the president of the JTA, and as a citizen of this country, right, I have fully discharged my legal and moral obligations by formally bringing this matter to the attention of the appropriate authorities. That responsibility has already been met. So what the man is saying, listen, I have a responsibility to bring this report to the public, and I did so. The responsibility of the government is different. It is their responsibility now to engage with the authorities and look further into these reports. It's not to attack the JTA president, which they have. Not true, Jamaica? Makes sense, no? It goes on to say that, and it's very fine too, the JTA will not divulge confidential information to the Minister of Education, the Permanent Secretary, or the ministry who I believe is supposed to be in charge of local affairs and by extension the shelters. None of these offices is the legally designated authority to investigate matters. Right? And he's absolutely right. Um what else? One second, guys. I lost it. Yes, these matters of this nature. We will not facilitate the disclosure of sensitive information to unauthorized individuals, nor will we expose educators to risk under the guise of administration and administrative inquiry. We are fully aware of the consequences when such information is mishandled. Members, the man a beat the pandemic, We are fully aware of the consequences when such information is mishandled. Even not trust them, Jamaica. Members of the JTA, indeed, principals and teachers, have in the past suffered professional victimization. So he's validating now the fact that and the reason why I don't trust them. This is tough. I'm not telling no lie. This is bad. This is tough, Jamaica. Right? So in the past, they were victimized and professional victimization, political victimization, and intimidation. The JTA will not be complicit in placing our members in harm's way. We will not allow our colleagues to be made into scapegoats. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, mosquito, them are going bad enough. I want to them. I want to them. Let it be understood. Whistleblowers have rights to anonymity. 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 Right. And that right should be protected. Right? That right should be protected. You agree, Jamaica? In a society such as ours, the such as ours, that protection is not optional. Exactly. This criminal corrupt society. Talk truth. It is essential. It is essential, right? It's not optional. It is essential. Sorry about that. Individuals who come forward must not be exposed to potential threats against their livelihood, their families, and their personal safety. Now, Jamaica, I never thought about this before. But if the student was the one that came forward to the teacher, and the teacher come forward to the JTA president, why they want evidence if you go back to the youth? If the individuals in question actually did that, they might have find out that who the youth or who the girl and do them something. So the man them is right. The man them is right and correct in protecting the anonymity of the source. Talking about them want evidence. What kind of evidence? Move the people in from out of the damn school. The germs. Hey, I say them just they get on my nerves now, man. Them get on my nerves now, Bridget. These people are evil. I never thought about that, They have to protect the source. Not true, Chantel. Hold on, I'm gonna invite Chantel. Oh, gosh, Chantel, one of the people, Jump up there, Chantel. Give us your take on the matter. Quickly. if you have time. What you say, so? Neither will we allow school to be publicly identified in ways that lead to stigma or reputational harm. This issue is systematic and attempts to personalize or isolate it are deliberate distractions. Exactly. You're good, man. Friends say word a word, you know. And that's the same thing. If somebody is uncomfortable, all right, so if a student come and say, um, teacher, you know, say, one of the shelteries, one of the man them, him back me up in the bathroom and him did make me feel uncomfortable. I tell him, so if he come out of the way, and him never want to come out of the way. Right? And me start cry and shout out and he run and move. Right? Suppose that was the report. What if you come out can do? Can tell us, yeah, this a student here almost get raped by somebody. That's a similar situation in Jamaica. It is a similar situation. So what would they want? To know is which student make the report? I'm telling you, man, these people are off their rockers. Them so political that them cannot deal with the situation how it's supposed to be dealt with. Very, very sad. Neither will we allow schools to be public. Yeah, man. Efforts to redirect this matter toward the naming of the school, disclosure of source, or the defense of administrative inaction are misguided and disingenuous and dangerous too. Yeah, and them are accused the PNP of being political. If they never, if they had dealt with this issue correctly, we wouldn't even be talking about it. Yeah, because the man said him go to them first. Him go through the right channels and nothing was being done. I am waiting on Dana Morris Dixon to come out and make a statement and say a lie I tell. Dana Morris Dixon come to the front of the class. I know so sometimes some of the political pundits them and neophytes I listen. Hmm? Come to the front of the class, man. They do not protect children. They do not improve conditions. They do not reduce risk. They serve only to deflect from the state of failure to act decisively. Talk about it, no man. Talk about it. Like some have them something. What is that? Me I say, oh, our next statement come on. Our next statement come out, Jamaica.
Is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party Youth Organization is condemning what we describe as a troubling pattern of selective enforcement by Parliament's Ethics Committee following reports that a member of Parliament is to be summoned on a matter already concluded by the House. This decision raises serious concerns about whether the Ethics Committee is being applied fairly and consistently. Let us be clear.
I am live in a Jesus name, you know.
Reported to the House and approved cannot simply be resurrected without a proper basis. That is not oversight, that is overreach. If the Ethics Committee is serious about accountability, then its attention must extend beyond a single already settled matter. Where is the move to summon names like Dr. Andrew Holness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Donovan Williams, Robert Montague, or Darrell Vaz in relation to the serious allegations, scandals, and concerns surrounding the misuse of public and charitable funds? Jamaicans are not blind to the disparity. This uneven approach risks undermining public trust in institutions meant to uphold integrity. Young people are watching closely. They are seeing which matters are pursued aggressively and which matters are quietly ignored. That kind of inconsistency erodes confidence in the very systems meant to ensure fairness and accountability. Accountability cannot be selective or politically convenient. If the ethics committee is to retain any credibility, it must demonstrate that the rules apply equally to all, not just to some. There must be no sacred cows, no protected names, or no double standard. The PNPYO is therefore calling for a fair, transparent, and even handed approach to all matters of ethical concerns before Parliament. Accountability is not a tool to be wielded against some while shielding others. It must be principled, consistent, and above reproach. Jamaica deserves nothing less.
At pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP. Is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party Youth Organization is condemning what we describe as a troubling pattern of selective enforcement by Parliament's Ethics Committee following reports that a member of Parliament is to be summoned on a matter already concluded by the House. This decision raises serious concerns about whether the Ethics Committee is being applied fairly and consistently. Let us be clear. A matter that has already been examined, reported to the House, and approved through a motion cannot simply be resurrected without a proper basis. That is not oversight, that is overreach. If the Ethics Committee is serious about accountability, then its attention must extend beyond a single already settled matter. Where is the move to summon names like Dr. Andrew Holness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Donovan Williams, Robert Montague, or Darrell?
Oh, Jamaica. Jamaica, I love that girl there. Big up Peter Gay. No, big up Peter Gay. If me love her one more time, let me play that part the back again. Let me play that part again.
Organization is condemning what we describe as a troubling pattern of selective enforcement. The People's National Party Youth Organization. The People's National Party.
No, I'm sorry, guys. I really. This is one of those TikTok days. This is a TikTok moment. We can't TikTok moment, Yeah, man, call me. Yeah, we can't TikTok, That's sound away. We can't do my TikTok video now, Jamaica. We can't do my TikTok video. Alright? Jamaica, wanna listen to this from the PNPYO.
National Party Media Unit.
The People's National Party Youth Organization is condemning what we describe as a troubling pattern of selective enforcement by Parliament's Ethics Committee following reports that a member of Parliament is to be summoned on a matter already concluded by the House. This decision raises serious concerns about whether the Ethics Committee is being applied fairly and consistently. Let us be clear. A matter that has already been examined, reported to the House, and approved through a motion cannot simply be resurrected without a proper basis. That is not oversight, that is overreach. If the Ethics Committee is serious about accountability, then its attention must extend beyond a single already settled matter. Where is the move to summon names like Dr. Andrew Holness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Donovan Williams, Robert Montague, or Darrell Vaz in relation to the serious allegations, scandals, and concerns surrounding the misuse of public and charitable funds? Jamaicans are not.
Jamaica. Oh my God. Listen. Ethics Committee. Only just put yourself in our garbage pan and roll down one hill. Yeah, man. That gonna work. You guys are garbage. Let's list those names again, beautiful. Peter Gay Ferguson. List those names again.
Robert Montague or Darrell Vaz in relation to the already settled matter. Where is the move to summon names like Dr. Andrew Holness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, Donovan Williams, Robert Montague, or Darrell Vaz in relation to the serious allegations, scandals, and concerns surrounding the misuse of public and charitable funds?
So the Ethics Committee has now been exposed for trying to go over something that was already settled where Dennis Gordon is concerned. There was a determination, and it's over. And Dennis Gordon, sir, don't you dare go in front of no committee again. Then we're done with them. You pay your money, right? Pay the 10 point something million. The thing is being investigated thoroughly. No entity say you did anything illegal. And we left it right there, sir. You have removed yourself from the PAC. Donovan Williams is in hiding. Where is Donovan Williams? Andrew Ones is in hiding. Where's Andrew Ones? Surrounding the allegation by Donovan Williams. Fresh, just Wadia. And we have heard crickets, all I mean upon it, them ocean wide and the whole on expose to well-thinking Jamaicans that you guys are nothing but a whole pile of shh. You understand? Yes. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Big up Peter Gay, Ferguson, and the PNPYO. That is it. That is it.
Jamaicans are not blind to the disparity. This uneven approach risks undermining public trust in institutions meant to uphold integrity. Young people are watching closely. They are seeing which matters are pursued aggressively and which matters are quietly ignored. That kind of inconsistency erodes confidence in the very systems meant to ensure fairness and accountability. Accountability cannot be selective or politically convenient. If the ethics committee is to retain any credibility, it must demonstrate that the rules apply equally to all, not just to some. There must be no sacred cows, no protected names, or no double standard. The PNPYO is therefore calling for a fair, transparent, and even handed approach to all matters of ethical concerns before Parliament. Accountability is not a tool to be wielded against some while shielding others. It must be principled, consistent, and above reproach. Jamaica deserves nothing less.
At pnp.org.
And one Peter Gay Ferguson. Never two. One. Yeah, Jamaica, I go book it till later, yeah, man. Hey, today a Friday, you know. Who bless me upon his Who bless me upon the cash app. Oh, no, me know. Who want to? Is there anybody out there that is moved to bless up the platform? Please let me know. You can WhatsApp me. If you want my WhatsApp number, just say yes. Alright? If you want my WhatsApp number, just say yes. Before I go. Zine. So big up Isaac Buchanan, big up Anisabel Rose, big up Foremost of Fantasy for coming on. Big up all of my moderator, them big up all of my what you call it? My members, my honorable members, Sassy 81. Alright. Selvanev, Jain, Athio. And I want to encourage other persons on Bolo VNR 2.0 to become a member of the platform. Join the family. All right, there's two options to purchase the membership on. All right, two options, and you get a lot of different perks. A lot is happening on the news today, man. It's the weekend, but I can't talk about everything. Jamaica, so the US dollar is at 159.18. Trump shares a video of a brutal further unaliving allegedly by Haitian immigrants. Cubans exit exposes specialty gaps in the C and the CRH. That's a fact. Leaching wins US court confirmation of DR arbitration award. Prince Harry sued by charity he set up in Africa to honor late mother Princess Diana. Wow. Building permit amnesty extended amid fire safety concerns in Spanish Town. Caribbean Airline announces introduction of fuel surcharge. I think that means they're gonna have more. It's gonna cost you more to fly, if I'm not mistaken. YouTube.
Yes.
Today is Friday. If you see.
It sounds like they also seeking investors to come in. Say, him not understand. Him not understand what Malava.
That I choose not to understand.
Hold on, listen.
Children receive this thing in schools. Teachers are ensuring that children don't experience that in schools. Ask you for the information and don't give them the information. So how we will fix? What is it that I am not understanding about Mr. Malava's position in this matter?
What you're not understanding is that the government must take the people out of the school.
Him dunce, man.
That's what needs to be
Him
done.
dunce. Dunce, man. George Davis is a puppet. Dunce.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
You hear me?
Yes, man.
Yeah, me there.
Everything good?
Yeah, man.
Raleigh, give us our update on the media portion. We're not going down tomorrow morning, so tell us what that.
Well, also this week, the DOJ was mopping up liquidity again. Wanted 24 billion, they got 36 billion. The 91-day T-bill, government borrowing, was oversubscribed. The 182-day bill was undersubscribed. And the 273-day bill was undersubscribed. So those are the main economic developments. We're not hearing a lot on the economic front in Jamaica, despite the fact that we have all the situation where the managing director of the IMF yesterday said, even if the war stops tomorrow, the global economy will be scarred permanently. Growth will be slower, living standards will fall, interest rates will be higher, and she's advising governments to provide temporary relief to vulnerable groups in order to ease the pain. World Bank saying the same thing, IMF saying the same thing, OECD saying the same thing. Negotiators meet tomorrow, the ceasefire is still fragile, oil prices still trading up, and stocks still trading down. But we still haven't heard anything from the GOJ as to what they plan to do. So, economic front very quiet. Nothing.
You'd have heard United Oil and Gas giving an update. United Oil and Gas giving an update on their findings on the Marant license.
Yeah, but we still don't know if it's commercial quantities there to justify the heavy investments that are necessary. So those things are still very preliminary. And as the minister responsibly said, don't get your hopes up too high yet, because the thing is still preliminary and you'll have to have commercial quantities because those things take a whole lot of investments. And it's a long-term thing, a 10-year project.
Looking at about 60 to 70 million US dollars to drill.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, we still have Marshall. Marshall, go ahead.
I'm saying, you see, when they're asking, even what's on even, when they're asking, mother, what evidence? If you hear something, is that evidence?
But the Child Care Protection Act don't ask for evidence. You assume if you have reason to believe that something is happening with children. Yeah. That's where it starts.
Yeah, you have to act.
So the minister said that him tell the minister, the minister, you know.
Well, not that children will see Interpol, but things that are happening that could be violating the Child Care and Protection Act. And instead of the minister trying to get deep into that to find out what he's talking about, she said tell him to report it to the police.
All right. But you see that's like, but listen, what do you want them up there? Where do you want someone to live here? Central Manchester.
Road of Crawford. Yeah, but they said Marlon Morgan down, let me check it, and Marlon Morgan basically was saying, it sounded like he come back and say everything all right.
What?
It's the government duty to get the people them out to make preparation for them. And they get money that can do it. Because let me say something to you. The government continue to behave as if it's the whole island. The hurricane did blow, you know.
What if the hurricane behave like Hurricane Gilbert? Well, leak everywhere in Jamaica. Remember the whole island, this, man. And the government get enough money where they could make preparation and move the people out of the school already.
True.
So it's their problem. And you know that the Parents Teacher Association, they get the same report that Malava gets.
Yes, I
and they say them get.
Yes, I heard Malava saying that. I think.
Yes. They say they get it, but nobody not take on the Parent Teacher Association, But you know why they not take on them. I can't understand.
Because them are labor rights.
I can't understand. But this thing is foolishness.
Them are labor rights.
This man, we cannot believe it. This man, you are truly lie for my purpose. You just lie, this man. And so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate, this man. We tired right now. We forget the people them out of the school. When at the time you did want to get them out. All of a sudden, you change now, you not get them out. They all have school and resident living in the same school compound. How that ever work? You're fooling you to check out the people them. And the money is there. What are we do with the money now?
I don't know.
Something seriously wrong. Something is wrong on it. And, well, that is the other one. You know, it's all prospect I sent a little bit, not get no light yet.
Whole heap of place not get no light. Whole heap of areas.
So we'll then pay 150 million for them to increase light bill per week.
We could find $115 million to take the people out of the schools.
Yeah, tell them, man.
Exactly so. Exactly so.
Priorities wrong.
You have any views on the issue with Mark Malava? What are your views on that?
Go again.
Any views on the revelation brought forward by Mark Malava?
No, I know some really not follow the issues and not follow the big ticket issue because the big issue right now, everything in Jamaica right now depends on what is happening internationally. And that is what the administration is running from. That is what we're not hearing from the opposition. Yeah, so everything in Jamaica right now rests on what is happening internationally.
But what role does the opposition have to play now in basically setting a roadmap for the country?
Well, basically, the government has abdicated its responsibility. 7 weeks in the war now, and they have come to the country and said, this is what is happening internationally. This is how it is affecting Jamaica, and this is what we will do. The opposition needs now to take that responsibility and say to the country, realize that the government has abdicated its responsibility once again. And this is what is happening internationally. And this is what we are proposing that the government does in order to address the situation.
All right. Yo, this is why nobody can label Ralston Hyman as a PMP. That right there, so that's how we call constructive criticism. And we are called upon Mr. Golding. My name, I don't know, something coming on my spirit about Damian Crawford. I don't know if he's going through some personal family matters. I don't know, but Damian, if you are not going through anything like that, sir, Mr. Crawford, sir, we need your voice in the space in regards to not just the situation with the schools, but this financial something here, because you're a brain box, and you're a numbers person. So I need to see, this is what I want, and I want the comrades them to call on this. We need to see Julian Robinson. We need to see Damian Crawford and Mark Golding at a press conference with Nikisha Burchell talking about what Ralston Hyman just said them to talk about. If they are already in the process of doing it, cool. But it is necessary. It is necessary because this war in Iran is no joke and it's not going anywhere. As far as we are seeing on the reports, if you guys are following it. You hear what the people them say? Life, whatever life you were living before in terms of how you earn and how you eat, it's going to shift dramatically. What has happened in Iran is now, it's going to cause permanent damage for some years to come. Yeah, man. For some years to come. Even if the war was to end today, them say. So, we need the People's National Party again, although you're not the ones being paid to be the government. We need you to come out and act on our behalf, the people of Jamaica. And defend our position. And pretty much hold the government foot to the fire so they move. Yes, Rose Ellis. Pastor Peter Chambers, definitely. As a matter of fact, him did send more message earlier. You know? I'm gonna even get ready. I know coming up on the live.
That's clearly abdicated his responsibility. Every administration internationally, every international agency is telling the world and its people about what is likely to happen and how they are planning to address the situation. Only Jamaica will have heard them things.
So you are saying that the opposition should set out a roadmap and present it for the government?
Yeah, man. No, don't present it to the government. Present it to the people of Jamaica to say that the government has abdicated its responsibility to you.
So you are saying that Sunday evening Mark Golding should have a public announcement?
You got it. That's what we're saying.
Because the Prime Minister or the Minister of Finance should have come to the people of Jamaica already.
Long time ago. Now it's 7 weeks. The negotiators are going to meet tomorrow in Pakistan. And the ceasefire is still fragile. That is why oil, Brent is still trading at $96 per barrel. West Texas, 96.57 per barrel. Because the ceasefire is fragile. And most people do not believe all of those issues can be sorted out in 2 weeks because the Iranians are insisting on some issues that Trump said he's not going to be supporting. And they are saying that we are insistent that these matters will have to be dealt with. For example, we have to run the Strait of Hormuz to connect to rebuild our place that we mash up. That's what the Iranians are saying. You have to take away all of your US troops from in the Middle East. Trump is not going to agree to that. Lebanon must be included in any ceasefire. They are not agreeing to that. The Israelis are still pounding Lebanon. So all of those are outstanding issues that will affect the state of the war. And as long as the war is being fought, the global economy will be scarred, as the IMF managing director said.
A question in the chat room for you. So when the opposition lays out this roadmap, what is going to change?
Well, it might force the government to have a response, or it might give the people the knowledge that the opposition is more on top of what is happening than the administration, because it's now 7 weeks and we haven't heard from the administration.
Yes.
Let me take a call. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Am I time?
Yes, man.
Okay. You remember in the early part where I get an echo?
No. Go ahead.
Remember in the early part of this campaign, you're going to tell us that you're going to spend $1 for the people. Remember me tell us that the economy broke and you're going to spend $1 in this. My use the fee. Yeah?
But I'm not going to spend no money. Is that possible, Rally?
Right?
Be more than for the money and not spend it?
But that's what is happening.
If it's possible.
That's what is happening.
Remember, man. All the man I tell you about you, he might move everybody from the seashore and they set up to them, you know, see everybody might put in land. All of the Black River, all of them might move them. And all of them are there, you know, to capture the seaside and make up development to them friends. That's all they are doing. You know, see, he have no interest, and even since we have never heard me say, but somebody say, in why there's not the responsibility of the government to make a house of people.
Which part? Would I love to see that statement? I want to hear that statement.
As they say, and I hear to me say, somebody say, in why say that.
Yeah, but you have to hear them something because that's something responsible.
Yeah, see, you know what the ethics committee of parliament this week?
No, I didn't.
They need to watch it. You know, say the people them don't know what, they don't even know them law. They don't even know what law governs them.
The ethics committee should not be, I don't think ethics committee should be a public discourse.
Right. Because when I think I hear Marlene say, I want to the first thing about a work week like this.
I don't think it ought to be.
I think that the first thing about work week like this, and I say, why then do it when is a PMP man them discuss? Right? And then when them start when they need to say about him, one member of the parliament say, if the man get a waiver, who can overturn the waiver? Because I don't know, him take it on his own. One member of them things they don't think they can overturn what happened. Right? Because I don't know, him go do it on his own. Then after them start talking about if you go in the other 3 members with them card, them start discuss them power.
Wellness and its government issue. But how do we
still waiting?
Lord have mercy. That sounds interesting. I'll go take a look. All right,
man, bless up.
Rally, education is one of the key things that we have to use to grow this country to get us out of poverty.
Yeah, man.
And therefore, if we lose focus on the rights of our children, we will also lose focus of the future.
Facts.
Now, Obi is joining us on the line. Obi, good evening and welcome.
Hi, good evening, Colin. How are you doing? Good evening, Raleigh. Good evening, viewers and listeners. Yeah, Colin, I'm happy that you putting that thing on education our children to Raleigh, because I know Raleigh is focusing on some global issue, but how do we connect the dots here in Jamaica with those global issues as it relates to the present scenario which the JTA president brought to the fore? And in terms of even rehousing our people, the shelter, etc., what will the government now posit as a view now that we could be under additional pressure as a country with the government not being nimble enough? How will they navigate this? Because indeed, in my view, this is a biggie that cannot be left alone, and we must basically strike it where it matters. This obfuscation and this kind of jumping all over the place and throwing blame left, right, and center at President Malava and the JTA by extension. The truth is that this must be put at the feet of Mr. Holness and his government. We must not lose this sight of the 6 months on. We shouldn't have the children of Jamaica, the students and teachers, I dare say, competing with people who happen to seek temporary shelter at our schools. And Desmond McKenzie, of course, Dana Dixon, Morris or whatever, Morris Dixon, must hug this up squarely. They have failed miserable. And if what, and I have no reason to doubt it, if what the JTA president said to us, that he had conversation on telephone with the Minister of Education, and she did nothing. She had been derelict in her duty, and maybe her resignation should be asked for and put on the table.
Why? Me have got carry this one later on in the night. No, man. Obi, the fireman on YouTube. Listen to me. Conrad, the fireman on YouTube. Listen to me. I agree with you, sir, 120 million%. What? Brother, she fi resign, brother. If the JTA president can show proof, say Dana Morris Dixon get the information from him from March 17th, written and vocally, and her response was, go tell the police she need to go, she cannot be trusted. And again, I'm calling on Damian Crawford if you don't have any personal things going on. I don't know. I haven't been hearing from the man. I know he's very busy. But on these things regarding our children, I personally want to hear from the man himself. Damian Crawford need to come do a whole press conference with Julian Robinson and Mark Golding. I'm calling on all three of the heads them in a man. Right? If you come out and if you know a plan it already, fine. Because I know sometimes I'm not skill like that. But me I tell you, I call upon it, brother. If you address both the issue with the school lightly, where the JTA president said, give that 120 minutes, but you see the finance part of it. The finance part of it with the world, with how we are affected by this war. And what we need to do, we need a 1 hour presentation in terms of suggestions that the government of Jamaica should carry out to shield us, the citizens, from these shocks that will hit us. Jamaica, it is like the judgment on Jamaica now stop. When you see the flood them and the water them and the road them where I dash and I wash away. Jeez and peace upon TikTok, me there look upon the while me there talk to you. And while me there listen to what them I say. Me I go leave now though, because I notice my voice I go from the other day now. I need to rest my voice. Yeah man. I need to rest my voice. I need some honey and lime and them something there. Yes, I need to rest my voice. God bless you. Sooner or later, tonight at 11 p.m. Late night with Bolo VNR. Alright? Peace and blessings. That's my time. I'm out. TikTok, look come on. Look more TikTok. Look more YouTube.